What's up, everybody? Welcome to the live play-by-play reaction of the Broncos versus Bills wild card round. Had a couple of fun games yesterday, and we are back for this one. This is probably going to be the last game that I stream today. I'll watch the NFC games. I just didn't feel like after streaming 3 games in less than 20 hours streaming more. I might stream Monday night, but for now, we are here to react and have some fun here for some more playoff football with the Chiefs on a bye week. Broncos, Bills. I personally am going to take the Bills to win this game. I understand that the Broncos are playing with house money. They have a really great defense, lead the league in sacks. On the flip side, the Bills they've given up the least sacks in the NFL, and Josh Allen is a magician, maneuvering in and out of the pocket, extending plays, making things happen. You know, before the season started, I predicted the Bills to take a little bit of a step back. I thought they still would be a playoff team. I thought they still would win their division. But I didn't know that they would look as good as they have sans Stephon Diggs. And that's a credit to everything they've been doing over there in Buffalo. The Broncos, they got nothing to lose. They could win this game. I don't know how much the Bills win by, but I think I am rolling with the Bills winning. FLDB is in here running the scoreboard today. I'd love to get your thoughts on this game.
Yeah, I also think the Bills are going to win. It's just seems like they just want it more. Playoffs hasn't turned out how they wanted in previous years, so and I know the Broncos defense is good, but I think Josh Allen will be able to carve them up. So.
Yeah, I mean, part of me just as a Chiefs fan, like I'm never going to root for the Broncos to win. I'm not really going to cheer on a division rival. That's weird. But there's some paths to victory here for the Broncos, potentially. I mean, it's going to be tough. The defense is really going to have to do their thing, maybe create a couple takeaways. Bo Nix is going to have to play one of the best games of his entire career. You've got some playmakers over there. The Broncos aren't the best team at establishing the run. They need to do that. But this is a team you could potentially run on a little bit. Their interior D-line is not the greatest, at least against the run. Talking about the Bills D-line. Yeah, there's a path to victory for the Broncos. I would love to know your guys' thoughts in chat, and we could maybe... I'm going to start a poll. I'm just going to say who wins this game. I'm going to say Bills by a lot, Bills by a little, and then we'll go Broncos by a little, and then Broncos by a lot, and we'll just kind of see what the vibes of you guys are. We've got 500 in chat right now as we get ready for this game, but I'll leave this poll up for a little while, and would love to get your thoughts on it. How the heck are y'all doing? How are y'all doing? I'm gonna refire this. Is it being weird? No, we're good now. I think it's going to be a really good game, said Ballooned. I'm picking the Broncos. Okay. Losary, thank you for the gift or the membership. James with the gifted, Todd with the gifted, and Luca with the gifted. These all happened, or their membership renewals. This all happened before I went live, but I wanted to say thank you for that. Ozzy said you can't lie. Can't lie. That's a phrase that I go to a lot, so that's a repeat phrase. I can't lie, man. Bo Nix's last 4 games have looked like this, for what it's worth. 1,050 total yards, 12 touchdowns, no interceptions? 74.4% completion percentage. I don't think he takes Buffalo down today. But we'll see. I could be wrong. I do want to look at my picks real quick for this game. Shout out to the season-long partner of the channel, Underdog Fantasy, the best and easiest place to play fantasy sports. Here's what I went with. I went with Keon Coleman getting higher than 19.5 receiving yards. He's done this 4 of his last 5 games. I kind of like that. It's a great defense, right? So it's not going to be easy, but I do like Keon Coleman higher than 19.5 receiving yards. I went with the James Cook touchdown because He's done this in the last 4 games in a row. I think he gets another one today. Josh Allen, lower than 24.5 completions. He rarely throws and completes over 20, 22 passes in a game. If this game is not close, I mean, one way to really help Josh Allen is to get the ground game going with Cook, and he's not going to have to play hero ball in the wild card round, although we will see Josh Allen make some plays happen for sure. Bo Nix, I went with higher than 199 passing yards. He's done this in 4 of his last 5, and I think he gets it done, at least with 200 yards. And then Cortland Sutton is his number 1 wideout. He's had 4 receptions or more, 4.5 receptions or more in 4 of his last 5, so I went with higher than 4.5 receptions, and put 25 down for a chance to win 16.5x, or to win 165. That's not 16.5x. I can't do math. But went with some safer, quote-unquote safer picks, but we know how pick'ems go. They're hard. Please, if you do pick'ems, do it responsibly. All that. Don't lose your house. With that being said, this game is about to start. Josh Allen's taking the field. What's your score prediction?
24-14 Buffalo.
Okay. I might go 30-21 Buffalo. But again, crazier things have happened. It could be a lot closer than that. So we'll see. Justin with the 10 months rather, said, no matter what, I don't care. Bring them all. KC 3-peat loading. Much love, Cole. Keep it up. How about those Chiefs? Let's go, man. Appreciate that. If we look at this, if we look at the poll, I want to see what you guys are voting here. I'm trying to figure out why this game thing isn't loading. Why isn't this loading? I have to manually turn it off and back on. Why? Weird. We've got 28% saying Bills by a lot, 40% saying Bills by a little, 27% say Broncos by a little, 5% Broncos by a lot. So most people are predicting the Bills to win. I mean, that's over about 70% of those who have voted. 69% actually. Nice, if my math is right. But 28%, I mean, is saying Broncos by a little. So a little over a quarter of you say, hey, we could see, well, yeah. A little over almost a third of you think the Broncos could get a W here. Do we want the Bills to win today so we play the Texans? Yeah, so, okay, could talk some playoff scenarios. If the Bills win today, the Chiefs play the Texans at Arrowhead. If the Broncos win today, the Chiefs play the Broncos at Arrowhead. I mean, I would probably prefer the Texans. Just division rivals are tough. Broncos fought the Chiefs hard when everybody played their starters earlier on in the year. Remember, the Chiefs won by a blocked field goal. I like the Texans better, but I think the Chiefs win both of those games. If the Bills win, since the Ravens won last night, remember they beat the Steelers by 14, then the Texans beat the Chargers by I don't even remember what the final score was, but they beat them by 13-ish points. If the Bills win today, Bills and Ravens play in the divisional. One of them will knock each other off. So you've got 2 juggernaut-style teams that could very well have to face each other next week. James with the 5. Cole's beard is red. The Bills wear blue, same color as the Broncos when it's through. Oh, no. Okay, so he's got the Broncos winning. And we had the rhyme, the poem. I like it. How many Chiefs games have you been to? I don't know, probably 10 over my lifetime. Try to go to 1 a year. Don't always go every year. I'm pretty introverted, man. But I do like a good Arrowhead football game. It's a lot of fun. Chiefs just comfy and well rested. Will come in ready to destroy next week. Heck yeah. I like that a lot. What's up, James? How are you, man? So we got 24-31 Broncos, said Doggo. Who does the Chiefs want to win? I don't think they care. Don't know that it matters. I mean, you either want to play the Texans at home or you're going to play the Broncos at home. So I don't know that they're scared of either of these teams. They might prefer to play the Texans, but I don't really think they care. Cole, I'm wearing that yellow Willie Gay Jr. jersey from your giveaway today. Let's go, man. Heck yeah. Shout out to Willie Gay, former Chief legend. Maybe he comes back next year. He was on a one-year deal with the Saints. Are we going to see snowballs? Well, there is snow. Let me actually look at that. Weather. Buffalo, New York. The weather today in Buffalo is 33 degrees. So, chilly. A little bit of snow. But not much precipitation actively happening. You're so ready for this, said Destiny. Let's go. Land of the Chiefs. Home of the Chiefs. Something like that. What score are you predicting for this game? I said 30-21 Bills. But, dude, I mean, this game could go weird. This game could get weird. Wild card, playoff games, they're wild. The Broncos' defense is really good. So, we'll see. But the Bills' offense is really good, too. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a fun one to watch. Logan with the 2. Cole, glad to see your brand growing. Great job. Oh, thank you. I almost thought it said beard growing. I was like, thank you so much, man. But glad to see the brand growing. Thank you, man. It's been a wild ride, and we're creeping up on 300,000 subs, which is incredible. And I'm extremely grateful, so I appreciate the kind words, Logan. Thank you, man. I'm excited that Patrick Mahomes will be expecting a third kid. Yeah, I mean, I think they're supposed to have their kid tomorrow. Get induced, have the kid, get ready for football. Mr. Bear Jangles with the membership as well. Thank you so much. Do you think the Chiefs will win it all? I mean, I'm hopeful. I am hopeful. I think they have the greatest odds to make it back to the Super Bowl. Bills are close behind. I think tomorrow, football formula, yeah, I thought I saw January 13th is when Brittany Mahomes would be induced if she didn't have the baby already. The dog says hi. What up, dog? My dog's over here sleeping. What wide receiver will have a day in this first playoff game? I don't know. The Bills got Shakir. You got Keon Coleman, a couple good tight ends. You got Cortland Sutton over there on the other side for the Broncos. That's a great question. Maybe Cortland feast a little bit. Scary Terry. Oh, I was just thinking of this first game. This game is getting started, though. The Bills are going to be kicking off. So the Broncos start with the ball. Then the Bills are going to start with the ball to begin the second half. You think the Texans and Chiefs will play each other? Most likely. Most likely, unless the Broncos beat the Bills here in Buffalo. And the kickoff is up. It's going to be a touchback. Bo Nix and the starters on offense are going to take the field. All right. First rookie quarterback in franchise history to start a playoff game. Okay. That's big. Big for them. You got Cortland Sutton. Watch out for him. You've got Troy Franklin, the rookie. Marvin Mims. He's a guy that could be sneaky as well to get a few catches in this game. You've got Vele, who scored that wild touchdown pass or catch against the Chiefs Week 18. See what happens. Bo Nix under center. Man in motion, and they're going to hand it off. Javonte Williams is going to get about 5-ish yards. The 4-year back out of North Carolina. Sean Payton and company, I think I heard this stat that they haven't had a game in which a running back rushed for over 100 yards this season, and they were the only team in the NFL. It's either they're the only team in the NFL that happened to or the only playoff team in the NFL that has happened to, which is a pretty wild stat. So we'll see what happens with the Broncos run game today. Bo Nix and company now in the gun. Marvin Mims in motion from the right to the left. And they're going to hand it off. Outside run. Nowhere. Jaleel McLaughlin blew up for a loss of 3. Russo was there. Matt Milano was in the area. They were not biting on that. So good play there by the Bills defense. 3rd and 8 for the Broncos. Are they going to go 3 and out to start this game? We're about to find out right now. App, thanks so much for the 99 cents, bro. 99 cents? 3rd and 8. Bo Nix in the gun. 3 out wide to his left, including the running back. Javonte Williams that he just motioned out, brought him back. 1 second on the play clock. Zeros. Gets it off. No delay of game. The pocket holds. Fires downfield. Boom. First down. None other than Courtland Sutton. First down and more. Gain of 19. Middle of the field. That's the guy I said, watch out for Courtland Sutton, man. He is a great receiver. Wide receiver 1 for the Broncos. One of the most talented wide receivers in the NFL. Underratedly so. Now they're at the 50. Bo Nix in the gun. Hands it off again. Bounces out to the right for about 6 or so yards. Once again, Javonte Williams pounding the rock here. Cole, who do you think is going to win this game? I think the Bills. Yeah, I think the Bills. I have 30-21 is my not so confident prediction of this game. Most of you predict the Bills to win this game as well via that poll. 500 voted. Meanwhile, Bo Nix on 2nd and 4. Deep downfield tosses. Perfect pass to the rookie Troy Franklin for a 50-ish yard touchdown strike. Oh my goodness. A beautiful deep ball from Bo Nix to Troy Franklin, the rookie. Oh my. Troy Franklin lined up on the right side and just sprinted to the end zone, and Bo Nix, with the pocket holding strong, fired a perfect deep pass just like that. It is 7-0 Broncos. 5 plays, 70 yards in 2.5 minutes. Touchdown Bills for 43 yards to Troy Franklin. All right. That's insane. Insane. Okay. So now Josh Allen and company, they got to respond. Well, that was fun. That was a fun little first drive here. Yeah, Bo Nix and Troy Franklin were teammates in college, so that's fun. Somebody was bringing that up in the chat. The Lone Shark with the 10. This crowd is going absolutely nuts. He sent a 2-bomb after saying, never mind. Yeah, that would silence the crowd immediately. It's going to be a shootout. I think you're right. 7-0 Denver. Again, I see it down here, so I'm just reminded. Underdog, code HBTC for new signups up to $1,000 in bonus cash and a gimme pick in the lobby. We've got some pick'ems going on this game right now. And I have Bo Nix hitting the higher on 199.5 passing yards. He's already at 62. Courtland Sutton higher than 4.5 receptions. He's got 1. I did not. The only Troy Franklin pick that I did, I think, was on my 8-legger. Was it on? Did I do Troy Franklin? I did Marvin Mims. Higher than 2.5 receptions. But I got 2 hitting. Nico higher, Ladd higher. Got to get Josh Allen higher than 39.5 rushing yards. Saquon. Yeah, this will be fun. We'll see. We'll see how these pan out. I'm starting to believe, said Dub Freak. I bet Brandon Perna's having a blast over there on his channel right now. What was the TD I just joined? 45-yard touchdown pass to Troy Franklin, deep. Did I take any unders? I went with lower on Josh Allen's 24.5 completions. On the 8-legger, I did all hires. You want the Bills to lose? Perna can kiss it, said James. Broncos are making the division real again. Yeah, I mean, and the Chargers, they did not play well yesterday, but they made it to the playoffs as well. 3 playoff teams from 2 divisions in the playoffs this year. The NFC North with the Lions, the Vikings, and the third team is escaping me right now, and I don't know why. But then the AFC West has got 3 teams in there as well. Who's the third team? I'm tripping. The kickoff was short, caught around the 10, returned to the 33-yard line. Vikings, Lions, and Packers. I don't know why I forgot the Packers. Yeah, Packers. Thank you. 3 teams in the NFC made the playoffs from the same division, the NFC North, and then the AFC West have 3 teams for the AFC. Go Pack. Yeah, how did I forget the Packers? I don't know. I know the Vikings and Lions because my editor is a Vikings fan, and the Lions are the 1 seed. All right, Allen and company at the 33 in the gun. 1 man in motion around the line of scrimmage. Josh Allen fakes the pitch, pumps, throws a what I thought was almost a pick. Tightly contested double coverage to Khalil Shakir. First down. I thought that was picked. That was a tightly contested 15-yard catch there. Bills are going right back to the line. 47-yard line. Allen under center. 2 options to his left, but he's going to hand it off to James Cook, who bounces out to the right, and he's got the edge. First down and more for roughly 15 yards. If you're the Bills, that's a good sign. That's what you want. You want to establish the run, and it's only going to help the passing game, but they are a run-heavy team. So you had back-to-back plays, 15 yards, 16 yards. This is shaping up to look like a shootout if both teams on offense keep moving the ball like this. I'm going to adjust my screen. We're good. Says Allen under center, hands it off to Cook again, spinning through a tackle, pushed forward by his line for about 7 yards. Dub Freak, thanks again for the 10, man. What happened to Dalvin Cook? I don't know where he went to. I don't know where Cook ended up going. He was on a practice squad somewhere. Was he with the Cowboys? Yeah, he signed with the Cowboys, but was he just on their practice squad? I can't remember. He fell off. The Bills are all the way to the 29-yard line. Quick pass right side to Shakir. The speedy wideout catches that pass. Needed 3, got 6. Bills are creeping up to the red zone. Moving pretty efficiently right now. Bo will throw an interception on a crosser, said Jeremy. What mic do you use? I have the Shure SM7B. I think if you hit exclamation point mic, it might, yeah, I think it might give you something. All right, Allen in the gun. Let's see what happens. He's got 2 options out wide each side. Quick pass, caught to one of his trusty tight ends and Dalton Kincaid for about 6 yards. Right sideline. Somebody said I'm about a minute ahead of their broadcast. I am not watching on Paramount Plus. I'm using YouTube TV. YouTube TV. I actually need to update that because I don't use the DBX 286 anymore or the ID, the Audient interface. I use the DLZ creator so I can do sound effects like this. 2nd and 5. Allen and company at the 18. Man in motion. Josh Allen hands it off to Cook from under center. Cook bounces out to the left. Fights for maybe 2.5, 3 yards. You're looking at a 3rd and short. Amari Cooper and Curtis Samuel taking the field. Chaos with the 10 months. As much as I hate the Broncos and want them to get humiliated by the Bills, it would be better for us if the Broncos won. What do you think? I mean, if the Broncos win, the Chiefs play the Broncos at Arrowhead, or they play the Texans at Arrowhead. I think I'd rather play the Texans, probably. But getting the Bills bounced out would be fun, too. 3rd and 2. Allen in the gun. Hands it off. And they are going to push their way to the first down. I think. Ty Johnson with the handoff out of the shotgun. They are marking him just shy. 4th and inches. They rush to the line. Josh Allen's going to sneak this. Yeah, you can't stop him. You can't stop him. He just pushed for 3 yards. He ran a QB sneak for 3 yards. Hannah with the 2. Cole, I still think the Broncos will pull off the upset. It could happen. I just want the game to be competitive and close and to be exciting. Have a lot of fun here. It's playoff football. Let's make it exciting. 1st and 10. Allen in the gun. He's got a couple options to the right, but he's going to hand it off out of the gun to Cook for 3 yards. 8-yard line. Creeping their way towards the end zone. They can get a first down if they get that football within the 2-yard line. So you don't have to get into the end zone here within the next couple of plays. You can move the chains. This game is definitely going to be more exciting than Ravens-Steelers. Please, because that game was not exciting. 2nd and 7. Allen in the gun, empty. 3 to his right, 2 to his left. He's looking left, doesn't like it. Is getting flush from the pocket. He had a man open and incomplete. Missed him. Knox was pretty open there. Josh Allen tried to hit him as he was scrambling to his right, up and to the right. Remember, the Broncos D-line is a real deal, leads the NFL in sacks. Meanwhile, the Bills have Josh Allen has been sacked the least amount of times in the NFL. Allen was able to extend that play, threw it a little bit behind Knox. Knox was not able to corral that, and with that, it's 3rd and 7. Allen once again in the gun, empty. 2 to his left, 3 to his right. Broncos rush 4. Allen, quick strike, way over the head of his intended target. 4th and 7. The Bills are actually going to have to settle for a field goal here. I don't know what Allen was looking at, but he let that ball sail. I mean, maybe he was thinking that Amari Cooper was going to go up and try to get it. I'm not sure if Amari Cooper was quite ready to make that happen. You had a defender you had to throw the ball over the top of, so you had to go up, but I think it sailed just a little bit. From the left hash, Tyler Bass knocks it through. That's going to be a good field goal. 3 to 7. Broncos up. Broncos up as the Bills went 12 plays, 59 yards in 5.5 minutes. Got stopped in the red zone at the 8-yard line. Could not make it happen. That was it Knox? That Dawson Knox miss there was their touchdown play. And he missed. The Donkeys might be contenders. I mean, I think anybody who makes the playoffs, like, you have a chance, right? If it's not their year this year, I don't think it is. Like, if they manage to get past the Bills, I don't think you're beating the Ravens. I don't think you're going to beat the Chiefs. But I think the future is bright for Denver for sure. Like, Bo Nix is clearly the pick that Sean Payton wanted, and it's turning out to be great. The Broncos still have a bunch of dead cap from Russell Wilson's awful contract disaster. I think they have a bunch of dead cap still, not as much next year, but a bunch still. 2 years from now, they'll be completely rid of the contract disaster. You'll still have Bo Nix on his rookie deal. He's a first-round pick, so you have the 5th-year option if you need it, and you could really start to stack around Bo Nix while he's on that rookie deal and kind of load up. Darrell with the 2. I want to watch a Bills-Ravens game. That would be so fun next week. That would be so fun next week for sure. As a Chiefs fan, who do you want to win? I don't care. I mean, if the Broncos win, Chiefs play the Broncos. If the Bills win, the Chiefs play the Texans. I would probably prefer the Texans of the two, but I think the Chiefs win both of those. FLDB. You need a minute? Or are you good?
Go first.
How are you feeling about this so far?
I mean, good stop by the Broncos. there. But if they score a touchdown here, I think Bills have to start not running anymore because they kind of do how the Ravens do. Well, they'll get out of their rhythm if they get
I'm about to
behind
see.
or not.
This will be a big drive here for the Broncos for sure.
For sure, yeah.
Yes, sir. Shout out to FLDB, who is running the scoreboard. Hannah with the 5. This game is not a Bo Nix versus Josh Allen competition. It's Sean Payton, OC, versus Bobby Babich, DC. Payton always had something up his sleeve. I mean, I kind of see it a little bit as really Josh Allen against the Denver's offense. Or Denver's defense is kind of how I'm looking at it. One of the best defenses in the league with PS2 out there. Like, can Josh Allen and company get stifled enough? But I like that. I like that too. Yeah, Sean Payton's a big key to this. Khalil Shakir just came out of the medical tent. No athletic trainers around him as he comes out, and he takes his spot on the bench. I didn't even realize he was getting looked at. Hannah, thanks again for the 5. Darrell with the 2. Hannah with another 2. We got a kickoff, touchback. Bo Nix takes it at the 30 here, and the pistol has to scramble left. Sidearm slings it through pressure for a short 2-yard gain to Trotman. 2nd and 8. Bo Nix and company really want to respond here. If you could go up 14-3, that is big. Obviously, the Bills are never out of it, but that would be huge. Let's see what happens on this drive. Bo Nix in the gun, 2 out wide to his right. They're going to hand it off, and Williams is only going to get 2 yards. So 3rd and 6. We have an injured Bill on the field. That's not good. Oh, boy. Cornerback Taron Johnson for the Buffalo Bills. Oh, boy. That's a 7-year vet. Oh, it was helmet to helmet. Crown of the helmet. And he crumbled. Oh, boy. He might be out with the concussion. He lowered his head to try to make a tackle, but the running back also lowered his head, and they collided, but Taron Johnson, it was literally the crown of his helmet, and he crumbled. So he's probably out with a concussion. Obviously, I could be wrong. He gets cleared and gets to go back out there, but it did not look good. And that's a pretty big loss for the Bills secondary. Marcus with a 2. What's up, man? Just got here. Who's winning? Who do we want to win? So the Broncos are winning. I don't think it matters who wins, to be honest. But I think if the Broncos pulled off the W, they're going to play the Chiefs at Arrowhead. So we'll see. I'm just looking at the Bills injury report. Yeah, I mean, most of the people on the injury report are playing. Their injury report is it's massive, dude. Look at the Bills injury report for this week. Look how many people there are compared to the Broncos. Now, most of these guys on here were full participants, but sheesh. That's crazy. I mean, Rasul Douglas with the knee is on there. Damar Hamlin with the ribs is on there. I was just looking at their secondary. Taylor Rapp with the neck was on there. But all full participants all week. Meanwhile, the Broncos only had a few guys in here. Frank Crum, one of their offensive tackles, is out with an illness. Tyler, I think it's Batty. I could be wrong. But he was questionable. He might be playing, but he's not going to be one of your primary backs anyway. Between Williams and McLaughlin. I would move Broncos to win. I love Broncos to win, and we can make Perna cry. Oh, no. Could. You know what else is massive? Is that a ninja quote? Call them a baddie. How do you say it? Is it Badi? Badai? I think it's batty. All right, so Taron Johnson was able to get up off the field, walk off on his own power, which is good news, but he is going to the blue medical tent right now. Yeah, Darrell said, is this what Pop got fined for? I think the running back might get fined, yeah. I feel like Pacheco's fine was less than that. He did lower his helmet, but not even that far. 3rd and 6 at the 34. Sans Taron Johnson. The Bills are showing a lot of pressure with Bo Nix in the gun. One man in motion, gives him 2 options left side. The Bills are showing pressure, but they back out of it. Only rush 4, and the line holds, and Nix is going to scramble right. He can't get the edge. No gain. I don't know what happened at the end of that play there. Once Bo Nix couldn't get the edge, I don't know why he didn't start looking for any options. I think Nix thought, based on the coverage, that he thought he could get the edge, but there was a spy. Milano was spying Nix. Nix didn't see it, and Milano prevented Nix from scrambling for the first down there, so a big play for the Bills defense. Evil with the 2 said, go Bills. Yuck, that tastes nasty even saying that. Punt is caught at near the 10-yard line, and number 10, Khalil Shakir, returns up the left side for about 5 to 7 yards. What a punt. 50-something yard punt. Bills get the ball, but they got to drive the field. Bills get the ball, but they got to drive down the field. Cole, just wanted to thank you for everything, said Jacob, that you do for us, even out of your way to do playoff games. Oh, heck yeah, man. I mean, playoff games are games I typically stream, that aren't Chiefs games, because we all want to watch playoff football, and I'm going to be watching playoff football anyway, so why not hang out with you guys a little bit? This is the only game I'm streaming today. I streamed 2 yesterday, and I'm going to enjoy the rest of the games just from the couch. But heck yeah, man. Appreciate that. Marcus, thanks for the gifted. Kiv said, I love that you stream all the games. Yeah, I streamed all the AFC games. Josh Allen, 19-yard line, in the gun, 1 to each side. Little bit of trickery in the backfield before Allen steps up into the pocket, throws left, connects with Dalton Kincaid for roughly 6-7 yards. 2nd and 3 is what the broadcast says. Quoted Meteor with the membership. Thank you, man. Welcome. Anybody who gets a membership or joins, you have access to the members-only Discord. Explanation point Discord should pull that up for you. And then we do a once-a-month members-only live stream where we do some giveaways, including some signed Chiefs merch. 2nd and 3. We're good, said Josh Allen. Under center, 1 lone back that they pitch it to Johnson, and he penetrates the line all the way up to the 36-yard line. That was almost a 10-yard run on 2nd and 3. It was actually 11. 11-yard run. Allen going to get rolling. I mean, they made it all the way to the 8-yard line last drive. Todd with the gifted. Thank you so much, man. We got the gifteds. All right. Allen under center I formation. Another handoff, this time to Cook, and he barrels his way and gets shoved by his O-line for an additional 10 yards. That was wild. Okay. 16 yards, but he was wrapped up at about 5 yards, and he was shoved forward for an additional 10. That's insane. Cook is rolling right now. That's insane. All right, just across midfield at the 47, they're going right back to Cook for about 3 yards, but there's a flag on the play as soon as shortly after the ball was snapped. Is it holding on the Bills' O-line? Okay, there's no foul for illegal formation. Okay. They initially threw a flag for illegal formation, but they picked it up. Is Jaden Hicks a starting safety or is it Brian Cook? It's typically been Justin Reed and Brian Cook. Jaden Hicks did get some starting safety reps week 18. I think Jaden Hicks will be a starting safety for the Kansas City Chiefs in 2025, though. Xavier, thanks for the 5 with that question. 2nd and 7 for Allen in the gun. Cook to his left, Shakir in motion from the left to the right. 3 options right side. Hold 40. He yells Allen, but a flag gets thrown. False start on James Cook. That sucks because Allen was just identifying something. Just pressure and Cook jumped. He just twitched and he couldn't hold his stance and had to take a step. Yeah, that's on James Cook. 2nd and 12. After that 5-yard penalty, backed up to the 49. Allen in the gun again. Still 3 options bunched up right side near the offensive line. Let's see. You had a little bit of motion before the snap. Allen has so much time in the pocket. He's scrambling right, makes one man miss, goes up the sideline, fights through contact for about 7 or 8 yards on 2nd and 12. He had 1 million seconds back there. 1 million. Jeez, Josh Allen looked left, didn't like it, looked right, didn't like it, rolled right, didn't like it, took off. If you got that much time, I mean, Josh Allen's he's gonna abuse you with his legs. 3rd and 3. Big play here for the Bills. You're down just by 4, but you're not quite in field goal range. They're going to hand it off. No, it's a keep. Josh Allen up the middle and through the woods to the first down marker he goes. I don't know why I said it like that, but they needed 3, and Josh Allen got about 7. It was an option. Allen opted to keep it, ran through the middle. What's up, Paul? Allen is tough with those legs. 1,000%. Fake handoff QB dive is deadly. Think he scored with that on us last year. Yeah, I mean, he and Lamar Jackson are 2 dangerous threats with that play. 1st and 10 at the 33. Allen under center. He's got his tight end in motion from the right to the left. Play action, was trying to set up a screen and just dirted it. 2nd and 10, that play got blown up. The player, Taron Johnson cleared concussion protocol. I'll take a look at that on Twitter and see, but that's great. That's good news for the Bills. Bills slot cornerback Taron Johnson has cleared concussion protocol. He has a neck injury, questionable to return. So he did clear concussion protocol, but he's still questionable to return. Meanwhile, Allen in the gun gets the ball off with just 2 seconds left on the play clock, checks it down to Keon Coleman for about 5 or 6 yards. The rookie wide receiver. 3rd and 5. 1 minute to go in the first quarter here. Yes, Cole Perna is a little ahead of you. Maybe ask him what he uses to reduce latency. Well, Perna's local to the Denver area, so maybe he's watching it on a network that's a little quicker than me. I don't know. I'm just watching it on YouTube TV CBS. I could check Paramount Plus, maybe. Might be faster. Allen in the gun, 2 options each side. Quick pass to Curtis Samuel. Left side, outside of the left hash, rather, for about 6 yards. Yeah, I could log into Paramount Plus if we think it's could be a little bit faster, and I could sign in and see. This is going to get us to the end of the first quarter. They're not going to run another play. All right, end of the first quarter. Try CBS. I'm on CBS. On YouTube TV. I could see if Paramount Plus is faster. I'm pulling it up. Nah, Paramount Plus is about 15 seconds slower than YouTube TV. Yeah, Paramount Plus is slower. You're on an antenna? That's faster. Tanner Fisher, you are an odd specimen. What's up? Vander here from yesterday. Heck yeah, man, I recognize you. Is Patrick going to play? Not today. Patrick Mahomes? Yeah, he's going to play. What do you mean? You're one play behind the TV. I am as live as I can be. Feel like we go through this every stream. Pat who? Pat Mahomey. Antenna is also free. It's not reliable to me, dude. I'm in the basement. You guys need to relax. If you're stressed, have a beer. Okay? Thoughts on the Pro Bowl picks? I mean, they're fine. I don't care. Pay that much attention to them. Kelsey led in voting, I think, which is cool. Yo, Mikhail said, love your channel as an Eagles fan. Love Cole Breaks the Huddle. Thank you, man. Yeah, you'll like that channel for sure, because I talk about all NFL news on there. It's pretty easy to pause. Yeah. You can pause the game to sync it up. Beer. Yeah, I have a Tank 7. What brand was the green garage beer yesterday? Well, it's garage beer. It's just lime. They got a lime. Focus. Garage beer lime. Here we go. Back for the start of the second quarter. At the 21-yard line. The Bills marching down the field here. Allen in the gun hands it off to Cook, who fights and pushes his way forward for about 5 yards down near the 15-yard line. Yo, how are we getting spammed by NFL bots? Do we not have slow mode on? Second and 5. Allen at the 16 under center. Hands it off once again to Cook. And he's only going to get maybe 2. So you're looking at a 3rd and 3. The Bills made it to the 8-yard line last drive and got stifled, settled for 3. Yeah, slow mode for about 10 seconds is fine. Yeah, there we go. Every time someone says, here we go, I hear Dak. Even the backup QBs say it in Dallas. It's funny. All right, 3rd and 3. You got Allen in the gun, 3 out wide to his left. The Broncos showing a lot of pressure. 3 seconds left on the play clock. Allen doesn't like it and calls a timeout. First timeout of the half. Benson said, yeah, here we go. Exactly. It's rather annoying to me, but whatever. The here we go thing, not the biggest fan. Did Allen say meow meow? He might have. I didn't hear it. Here we go. That's Dak. That's Dak Prescott, dude. I'm shocked more people haven't usurped Manning's Omaha. I love Omaha. Omaha's it. Have you tried standing on your head while sticking your tongue out? Might fix latency issues. Said Outlaw with the 5. Happy Sunday, Cole. I mean, I tried an antenna and it's not stable enough. I even bought like a higher quality HD digital antenna and I was losing service. 3rd and 3. It's a designed Allen run to the left, and he gets all the way to the 5 and gets absolutely lit up. Designed run all the way, but Allen is built like a tight end, absorbed the hit. This is where Allen is a little bit more at times dangerous than Lamar Jackson, because this man can plow through you like a snowplow. It's 1st and goal at the 5. I have a James Cook touchdown on the line. Need it. Gimme it now. Allen under center. James Cook up the middle. Touchdown! Let's go! Oh, shoot! Hey, I say give me that now. Let's go! Woo! I just needed that for my pick'em. That's why I was so excited. Look, proof right here. James Cook rushing touchdown. Boom. 5-yard run, contested, gets tackled but outstretches his body, his hands, arms, whatever, gets across the goal line. Touchdown Bills. That's big. It is now 9-7. Bills up by 2. In theory, 3, pending the extra point here. Left hash. Wind is fine. Kick is up the middle. 10-7. Bills up by 3. That drive was 13 plays, 81 yards, 7.5 minutes of game time. Sheesh. I mean, the 4 drives of this game have all but one resulted in points. You had touchdown from Denver first drive on that bomb to Troy Franklin. 12 plays, 59 yards, field goal for the Bills. 3 and out, punt for the Broncos. Then 13 plays, 81 yards, touchdown for the Bills. That's a big thing to me. If you're the Broncos, I mean, you're going to probably have to win a shootout here. You're probably going to have to win a shootout here, so the Broncos need to get more done. Bouncing between you and Perna for the game today, he is very confident if we play his Broncos next round. It's adorable. And you gotta beat the Bills first. You're telling me the Broncos are going to beat the Bills and the Chiefs? I don't think so. I don't think so. Tell Perna if that happens, I'll give $250 to a charity of his choice. I don't think so. What do you think about Butker? Are you worried about him at all? Yeah, I mean, there's a slight concern. He's missed 3 kicks in the last 4 games since coming back from IR. It's not typically him. Hopefully he's able to rest well and work through it on the bye week. We've got to focus on the Texans before either of these teams. What do you mean? If the Broncos win today, the Chiefs play the Broncos next week. Can you shout out your channel? I don't really shout out channels, but I shout out to you. Who are you wanting to win? I don't care who wins. If the Bills win, though, the Chiefs play the Texans, I would probably rather play the Texans. Calm down, buddy. Wait, who's not calm? What happened? Broncos fans gained a lot of confidence beating the Chiefs JV squad. Yeah. Sure. How are these pick'ems looking? I need the Broncos to do something. I have an 8-legger with Josh Allen getting higher than 39.5 rushing yards, and he's already at 28. So I like the odds on that. I like the odds on that one. Who do we play if the Bills win? The Texans. The Chiefs play the Texans if the Bills win. Yeah. Bills 100 rushing yards, 6.7 yards per carry. Bully ball. Yeah, already? James Cook has 9 carries for 60 yards. Allen has 4 for 28. Ty Johnson 2 for 12. That's 15 carries for 100 yards, averaging 6.7 yards per carry. Wow. Meanwhile, we're back from commercial break. The kickoff bounces through the back of the end zone. Touchback. Denver's offense takes the field starting at their own 30. 12 minutes and 57 seconds to go in the second quarter. People forget even the backups are professional. They're not bad either. I mean, the Chiefs are playing second a little bit stringers and third stringers. They had a linebacker on the team for 6 days, play 25 snaps in the middle of the field. I would not read very much into the Week 18 loss of the Kansas City Chiefs. I would read very little into it, to be exact. Bo Nix, under center I formation, hands it off. Goes about 7 yards. That was a nice run there by... Is this Tyler Batty? How do you say his last name? He got the carry. I should know because he went to MU, but I don't watch college ball. Second and third string, no game plan, very vanilla. Is it wrong of you to hate that stupid soccer chant so much? Nah, it's fine. Second and 3, Nix under center. It's a jet sweep to Mims. He gets the edge, gets 4 yards. Somebody said, Cole, is your jacket hurt? Is it hurt? What do you mean? It's a great game so far, Ben, indeed. First down, 12 minutes to go in the second quarter. Broncos needing points here. You've got Bo Nix in the gun, 2 options to his right. Play action, steps back, deep drop, throws middle of the field, bounced off the hands of Cortland Sutton. Should have been a catch for about 20 yards. A rare drop for the Broncos wide receiver 1. Could have been a pick, yeah. It bounced up into the air out of his hands. I don't think that was on... I'm going to watch the replay, but I think that was just really on Sutton. That was right there. Yeah, that's on Sutton. Right through his hands. Could have been picked, you're right. Lucky. Second and 10, Sutton. Lined up on the outside. Right side, Nix under center. They hand it off. Trying to do a little bit of power running, and they only go for 1, maybe 2 yards here. Third and long. Third and 8, Sean Payton calling the play. Bills fans going absolutely bonkers in the stadium. Bills Mafia does not play around. Violent Kitten, what's up? Feels awful to be rooting for either of these teams. Yeah, I'm not really rooting for either. Third and 8, crowd getting loud, and the gun. Nix is running out of time. Play clock's on 0. Gets it off, no delay of game. Rolls right, fires on the run, and he almost throws a pick. Bad throw. Cortland Sutton was the intended target, and the Broncos are going to punt again. So you score a touchdown early, and 2 punts after that for the Broncos offense, which is not great. Not great, especially with the Bills getting the ball back and them being the juggernaut offense that they are. Fourth and 8. It is a fake punt. The punter throws the ball, and it's caught. Mims high points it. Okay, that was kind of fire. I'm not going to lie. Fake punt. The punter turns into the ghost of Peyton Manning. Throws a dime left side. What? He threw it. He put too much air on it, too. Probably should have put a little more fire on it. Mims was able to haul it in before getting hit. Mims was lined up as a gunner, faked like he was going to run downfield and then stop short. Okay, the Broncos now have the ball at the Bills' 42-yard line. Peyton in wishbone Illuminati triangle formation hands it off to Williams for about 5, maybe 6 yards. That fake punt was fun. I like that. That was a lot of fun, man. How can you not? I don't know. I heard my dog making noise. I don't know what she was doing. We good, though. Bo Nix is going to throw a quick pass to the right side, trying to set up a screen to Mims, and that gets blown up for a loss of 3. You're looking at 3rd and 7. Bo Nix fakes the handoff one way, throws a screen the other way, and that gets sniffed out by Buffalo. Destiny said that was electric. It was pretty cool. I like the Broncos being a bit aggressive here, but they're once again facing 3rd and long. 3rd and 7. Bills Mafia screaming like psychopaths. Nix in the gun, 3 out wide to his left, looks left, pressure coming, has to throw off of his back leg, arm punts it out of bounds. Sutton was the target, but because of that pressure, Nix had to just instantly let it loose. 4th and 7. Do we think that was Von Miller bearing down on him, by the way? Free runner. Do we think could you imagine if the Broncos ran another fake punt? I don't think they faked this one. Yeah, this is a real punt. Trying to pin Buffalo deep into their own territory, and Mims downs it at the 1. Downs it at the 1. All right. What a punt. Yeah, it was a beautiful kick indeed. Yeah, the Buffalo Bills are going to start at their own 1-yard line. Yikes. Perfect execution indeed. Mims has been clutch for the Broncos? Yeah, for sure. He's the one that caught the fake punt for the first down. He's the one that just downed their punt. Can they get a safety? I mean, if you get a safety, which I feel like it's going to be hard to do on Josh Allen, not impossible, it would be 9-10. Then the Bills would have to punt the ball back to the Broncos. Mims had that huge catch against the Bengals too. Was that on 4th down? Was that Mims in double coverage for the touchdown to basically take it to overtime? Was that Mims? If so, yeah. I'm looking up Tyler's last name is Bidet. Tyler Bidet? Bidet. Over the last 2 years with the Broncos, and dating back to his time at Missouri, running back Tyler Bidet has had his name pronounced Beatty. That's even how his name appeared on the team's official pronunciation guide. It's pronounced Bidet. Tyler Bidet. Bidet. Okay. There's my answer. It's not baddie. He's not a baddie. Sorry, guys. Simply with the 5. Bro, I gotcha. My bro owns a TV installation company. I could get you a high-quality antenna with booster and everything at cost. Bro, please hit me up because I would be down to try it. I would be down to invest in it to try it. Because antenna would be the way to go. I would not be behind a play. If we could get it with a booster and we think it could work, the only problem is I would have to attach another TV down here because I don't think I have the ability to run a cable through these monitors. But let's chat through that simply in the offseason. You need a super box? A super box. I don't know what that is. We're going to have to look that up. All right, 1st and 10 for the Bills at their own 1. Chelsea. Chelsea, that was hilarious. All right, Josh Allen under center. Trying to get him to bite on a hard count unsuccessfully. Tries to do it again. Oh, we've got a flag. Both people pointing to each other on a hard count. If it's on the Bills, they move back a half yard. False start. Josh Allen tried to get them to bite on a hard count. The Broncos faked like they were going to jump, and it caused the right tackle to false start. Again, they're at the 1, so it only moved them back a half a yard. But, I mean, they are on the end zone. Jeez, what do you do? Tush push? How do you get out of there? Allen is once again under center. They are going to hand it off, and Cook is going to penetrate the line and get all the way to the 9. So all that for naught. Broncos D-line is smart. Yeah, that was a good play on them, but then James Cook just ran for 9 yards. Well, not that smart, I guess, said Destiny. All right, so after that, they are definitely out of danger zone. 2nd and 1. Allen under center. They're going to hand it off to Cook again. Tries to bounce outside, tackled just shy of the first down marker, I believe. It's going to be 3rd and half a yard. Glow Limit said the Broncos suck. I mean, they're a playoff team. They don't suck. Allen, tush push, sneaks it on 3rd and 1, moves the chains. Tushy pushy. Exactly, James. Dog. Yeah, so the garage door opened. My family's home, but they're going to park in the garage, and I think they're going upstairs through the front door. But my dog heard the garage door open, so she's sitting up. So you see her right here? Patiently waiting. Look at that, dude. Proper posture. She's ready, man. 1st and 10 after that QB sneak. Has the Bills at the 13-yard line. Josh Allen in the gun. 2 to his left, 1 to his right, but they put that man in motion from the right to the left. Allen wants to unload it, dumps it to Curtis Samuel instead, left side for about 5 yards up the left sideline. Bengals are in Cancun? Yes. Yeah, Allen wanted to go deep, looking down the left sideline. It was well covered. Josh Allen said, nah. Checked it down. Instead, got the guaranteed 6 yards rather than risking an INT there. You got Allen in the gun. Samuel in motion, but they're going to hand it off, I think, to Davis for 3 yards, maybe? Ray Davis with his first carry of the game. They got a Broncos lineman Broncos D lineman questionable to return. I didn't hear who they said on the broadcast. Can you let me know who that was in the comments? Who's dealing with a shoulder injury? 3rd and 1. Allen, I formation, play action, rolls right, going to use his legs, jukes inside, goes back outside, and gets the edge. Josh Allen, one of the best in the business at using his legs to extend plays and get the yards needed. Cody Barton. Oh, is Bill's O-line? Yeah, I didn't hear that quite right. Allen is a modern-day Dan Marino. I don't mind that comparison. Had him dead to rights. I do not understand how he is elusive at all. He just is. He's just an athlete, dude. Scrambled right, faked inside, caused him to bite, went outside. Meanwhile, Josh Allen throws outside, right side to Cooper for about 5. We don't want to face Denver. Just a bad feeling I have. Go Bills. Yeah, I think the Texans would be the preferred matchup personally, but I think the Chiefs win both. Got the numbers, but not the playoff wins. Yeah, he's 5-5 in the playoffs. The Chiefs have won 3 of those losses, of Allen's losses. That's a big story, obviously. Allen under center at the 30. 4 minutes to go in the half, 2nd and 5. It's a pitch left side to Cook, and he's able to bounce out and get about 7. It almost ran for more than that. Casey, you okay? Come. You okay? You want to say hello to everybody in chat? Say hi. Love you, bud. All right, so first down for the Bills here, 1st and 10. 3.5 minutes to go. The 38-yard line. Allen under center. They had a lineman go in motion. Cook takes the handoff, but only gets maybe a yard. Casey, everybody's saying hi. You're famous or popular. Who started with the ball? I'm trying to remember who started with the ball here. Play-by-play. The Broncos started with the ball, so the Bills get the ball at the half, or the start of the second half. So if you get points here, I mean, this is a big win for the Bills. Hard count from Allen in the gun. 2nd and 8, nobody bit. Shakir in motion from the left to the right. Play gets blown dead. They're going to say false start, Buffalo. Was on a lineman. Whoopsie. 5-yard penalty. Deion Dawkins. Deion Dawkins with the false start. Their left tackle. Just jumped early. All right. 3rd false start today for the Bills. 2nd and 13 at the 35-yard line. You got 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. Plenty of time to get into field goal range for the Bills. Josh Allen, however, is going to get sacked. Looked left. The line collapsed, and Allen, one of the least sacked quarterback in the NFL. Zach Allen sacked Josh Allen. Little Allen on Allen crime here. Wow. So it's going to be 3rd and forever. 3rd and 20. 3rd and 21 to be exact. Fax, are you being serious? Address for real? Are you joking? I like when Josh Allen sacks a Josh Allen. The Jags suck. Well, it's Josh Hines Allen now, right? I'm going to Google that. Oh, gosh. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of weird. If the Bills win, we play the Texans. If the Bills lose, we play the Broncos. Yep. Do the Bengals play today? I don't have anything to watch football on, so I don't know. I'll let you figure that one out. Josh Hines Allen and Josh Allen are related? No, they're not. How? How? Josh Allen is as pale as me, bro. How? Allen in the gun on 3rd and 21. Quick pass to Shakir, middle of the field, only gets to the 39. It's going to be about 4th and 10. That is a definite punt for the Buffalo Bills. That's going to hit the 2-minute warning. 4th and 8. Wait, the offense are out on the field? Nah, 2-minute warning. This format is dope. What do you mean, Kurt? Yeah, how is Josh Allen and Josh Hines Allen related? There's no way. You don't want to go up against the Broncos defense? Yeah, they're a great defense, man. SoCal in here. God bless everyone in the fires. Yeah, man. Please be safe. If you have an evacuation order, please go. It's crazy. Like, I didn't understand that, like, how fires can jump. Like, it can jump across streets. I just didn't. I mean, the fires just get so huge and massive with the winds that they can jump, like, quite a way. I'm not familiar with fires like that, but pretty scary stuff. Nah, somebody said, whoever said Josh Allen and Josh Hines Allen is related, they were just joking. It was still funny to think about. Chiefs aren't afraid of any other team? Nah, man, they'll play whoever. I would love for us to meet the Bills in the final round to end their season again. Dude, if the Chiefs and the Bills played in the AFC Championship and the Chiefs won again, everybody would melt down. Everybody. Oh, thanks, Kurt. Interesting chat. Yeah, appreciate you, Kurt. You don't want to play the Bills again? I mean, you're probably most likely, if the Chiefs end up beating the Texans, which presumably happens, is who they play if the Bills beat the Broncos here. I mean, the Chiefs are either playing the Bills or the Ravens in the AFC Championship. Who would you rather play between the Bills and the Ravens? Yeah, the Eagles could make it to the Super Bowl for the NFC. Probably the Eagles or the Lions. It was Jonah Ellis, Denver defensive lineman that got hurt. Thank you, Joe. Yeah, I couldn't hear who it was. You're going tubing today? Have fun. That was a 2-minute warning, and we're back from commercial break. About to call the rest of this half here. We need... What do I need for my pick'ems here? We need some Bo Nix passing yards and some Cortland Sutton receptions. I mean, Cortland Sutton's been targeted like 5 times. 4 or 5 times. 4th and 8. Bills are going to punt, which makes sense at their own 39. The punt is up. Mims catches it and gets absolutely blown up. As soon as he touches that football, he is hot right now. It was weird. He misjudged it slightly, had to turn to catch that punt and got lit up right in the lower back. There's a flag on the play, though, because of a scuffle potentially after the play. Let's see what the call is. Is it a personal foul on somebody? Who? Mac Hollins lit him up, by the way. Mac Hollins, one of the receivers for the Bills, lit him up. Ooh, uh-oh. Personal foul receiving team. The Bills stood over Mims after that. How is that not at least offsetting penalties? You can't stand over somebody and taunt them like that. How did the Bills not get flagged for that? That's wild. They ended up flagging Mims, so it's half the distance to the goal. It could have potentially been offsetting penalties. Wild. Okay. Andy said that was BS. Mike with the 2. Chiefs respect everyone, fear no one. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Pretty accurate. Bro, Buffalo stood up over the returner. Wild. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. I'm not saying Mims shouldn't have been flagged, because if Mims took a shot or a swing at a Buffalo special teamer after that, it should have been a flag on Mims, a flag on the Bills, offsetting penalties. So instead, you just move half the distance back to the goal. But I mean, that was pretty blatant of a taunt, in my opinion. You can't stand over people like that. Get woke, I think, because it's a 3 instead of a W. Maybe with the 2, said all dreams die in KC, doesn't matter who. Let's go. Thank you so much for the 2 bomb. Raid Perna at half. That'd be a fun little raid. We could probably do that. Lamar is better than Allen. I mean, they're both great quarterbacks. Different. They're both dual threats, but slightly different builds. It's 2 different style offenses, too. I think I would probably argue that Josh Allen has done more with less this year. Went from like a roster standpoint. I mean, Lamar Jackson has Derrick Henry. Good God. Meanwhile, the Bills traded away Stephon Diggs. But they're both great quarterbacks. Splitting hairs, probably, if you're trying to argue who's better. I think they're both really good. Who are you rooting for? What's up, Danielle? No preference, really. I think it's better for the Chiefs if the Bills win, because you play the Texans in the wild card round, a little bit easier of opponent than the Broncos, in my opinion. Bo Nix, standing at his own end zone, targets his running back middle of the field. Williams falls down, jumps back up, and gets another yard or 2. 2nd and 3 after a gain of 7. 15-yard line, Bo Nix in the gun, steps back to throw, rolls right, fires, caught. Is that Trotman? A yard shy, though. Lucas Kroll, actually, the 2-year tight end out of Pittsburgh, caught that for 2, right side. Broncos are going hurry up because you've got a minute left in the half. 3rd and 1. They're trying to preserve these timeouts, but they're backed up to their own 17-yard line. Bo Nix under center. I think I heard kill. Bills playing for the run. Meanwhile, Nix sneaks it, and I think he got there. The Broncos should probably take a timeout, and they do. They do. Michelle with the 20. Thank you so much for the 20 bomb. Let's go. Cole, you have to believe me with this one. Broncos have to lose. My intuition is always right. Also, I want to see the Bills over the Ravens. Go Chiefs. Yeah, I think I would rather play the Texans than the Broncos for sure. That defense is real. And Bo Nix played the Chiefs pretty well. Week 18 doesn't matter to me. Like, that doesn't count. I'm talking earlier on in the season. And I feel like he's only gotten better since then. But yeah, I would probably rather play the Texans than the divisional for sure. Then you have the Bills and the Ravens duking it out in the divisional, and only one of them are going to move on. That'll be a game for the ages. Colso into the game. He calls timeout for teams. I'm not trying to help the Broncos per se. I'm just saying that's what they should do in the situation. And they definitely did. Timeout. All right, back from timeout. Bo Nix is empty in the gun. 2 to his right, 3 to his left. Looks. He has time, doesn't like it. He's going to tuck it and run, and he is dangerous with his legs. 12 yards, slides down. But I don't love that. He moved 12 yards, but you've got to hurry up back to the line. You want to preserve that last timeout. You're at the 31-yard line, 37 seconds to go in the half. Trying to at least get into field goal range to tie it. Nix has 3 options right side. Pumps, tucks it, throws left side. Tiptoe, catch by Sutton for 11 and got out of bounds. What a freaking grab by Sutton. They're going to hurry to the line and try to get another play ran because you might get stopped for a review. Both feet are down, but did he maintain possession through the catch is the question. No, Review happened, so Nix, meanwhile, is going to throw right side in the area of Mims, but it hits the ground near his feet. Who gets the ball at second half? The Bills. So you've got 23 seconds left to go in the second quarter here. One timeout. Will Lutz. Field goal range is around the 35-yard line, and meanwhile, they're only at the 41, their own 41. You got to go 20-plus yards here. Bo Nix on 2nd and 10. He's going to get flush in the pocket, rolls right, makes a throw down the right side in which his receiver, Vele, had to lay out for it, trying to reel it in. Incomplete, but there's a flag on the play. I think it's going to go on Buffalo here. Holding on number 47. That's Christian Benford. 5-yard penalty, first down. Man, if Vele could have hauled that in, he would have. That's a hospital pass, to be honest with you. That was scary. So you've got 15 seconds. It was only a 5-yard penalty, so you've still got to get about 17, 18 yards. Oh, no. Oh, the Bills called a timeout. I thought the Broncos called their last timeout on that play. I was like, that is not good. But the Bills did not like the formation that the Broncos came out in, opted to call a timeout here. Okay, so the Bills called a timeout. Bills are getting knocked out either way by the Ravens or the Chiefs. Hey, man. Ravens, Bills, and Chiefs, all great teams. The playoffs are a lot of fun to see who kind of gets the bragging rights through the offseason, right? The Chiefs have been able to get the bragging rights for quite a while. It's going to be tough matchups regardless. Blazer said, I hate Buffalo. I mean, I don't know if there's... I'm trying to think of a team that I truly hate. I mean, I'm not a big fan of the Raiders at all. Don't like the division rivals, but a team that I truly hate? Probably the Bengals. They just talk so much, and they've accomplished nothing ever in franchise history. 1st and 10, Bo Nix out of the gun, rolls right, fires right, caught, field goal range, Sutton. Timeout, boom. 4 seconds left in the half, near the 32-yard line. I mean, don't get me wrong, I hate the Raiders. That rivalry goes back a long time, but in recent years... It just looks a little bit different. The Raiders have basically been a non-factor for quite some time. They've been a not a great franchise. So the rivalry is still there. It's just not as competitive. 50-yard field goal attempt coming up, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. All right, 50-yard attempt. Right hash. Will Lutz, 50-yard attempt. Oh, my gosh. Doinks. No good. Wow. Off the upright. I mean, it... Wow. I thought it could have doinked and slid in. Pause. But it did not. Okay, so the half is over. That's a bummer for the Broncos. I mean, Brandon Perna is probably sick. 50-yard attempt, hits the upright. The Broncos are trailing by 3, but the Bills get the ball to start the second half. Cyber said, Will Lutz sucks in other news. Man, that's a tough one. That's a tough one for the Broncos. I'm sure Brandon Perna is not happy about that. Should we raid Brandon Perna? We should probably raid him. What should we say? HBTC? Everybody just spam HBTC in there. Here, go in here. It'll piss off his chat too. Oh, Grossi's rating too. Oh, this is gonna get nuts. Dude, it's nuts. HBTC and Grossi raid at the same time. Oh my gosh. I'm just telling Perna, tough kick there. Good luck in second half. He's got 12,000 in chat. Yeah, it's a big game for Perna and the Broncos. First playoff appearance for the Broncos in a long time. Denver looks good. Yeah, I mean, ideally they make that kick and it's a tie game at half, but you know, they couldn't get that done, which is unfortunate. My pick'ems are looking better after this. I'll pull those up in a second. Hi, Casey. What do you need? What do you need, bud? Hey, Cole, when will the Zoom call be this month? I'm not sure yet. I'm just trying to survive this weekend. It'll be later this month at some point. Yeah, it's since Manning retired for sure. It's not over yet, obviously. Yeah, not over yet. Yep. 2 more quarters of play. Do you use any essential oils in your beard? No. I have some beard. I have a beard balm that I use. How many games are you calling today? This is the only one. I called 2 yesterday. I'll call this one, and then I'll watch the NFC games, but I'm just going to relax. Are you live? Yeah, I'll live stream regardless of how far the Chiefs make it, which I have them three-peating. But I'll stream a couple divisional games for sure. I'll stream AFC, NFC Championship, and I'll stream Super Bowl too. You hate to say this, but Denver defense is good? No, I mean, there's nothing wrong with acknowledging what is. The Broncos defense is good. There's nothing wrong with admitting that. They've been good for a while. Poor Perna, he still has a second half to hope they make it better. I mean, it's only a 3-point game, Shannon. It's close, right? It's close. But I do think the Bills win. We'll see. What streaming service is the game on? CBS is the channel that it's on. You're not going to go to PNL and watch the game? Dude, I've never gone to PNL to watch a game. I watch the games. I used to watch the games by myself. Before I even started this channel, I watched every Chiefs playoff game by myself, Chiefs Super Bowls by myself. I don't like to be around people. I just want to watch. I want to focus up. Don't want people talking. Don't want people bugging me. I just want to watch the game. Super Bowl 54, watched it by myself. Super Bowl 55, watched it by myself. Then I started this channel, and now I watch it by myself, kinda. Except with 10-ish thousand people watching with me, but I'm in the room by myself. Daydreamer said I'm the same way. Yeah, man, I've gone to a buddy's house of mine for like some UFC fights. If I'm gonna pay for an event or watch an event that demands my attention, I want to watch it. So I used to go to a buddy's house for UFC fights. Great guy, but the volume was so low and there was a lot of talking. I wanted the volume cranked and no talking. I want to watch the fight. I want to hear and feel the punches. That's for UFC, but for football games, I want to feel the hits. Veta in the house said, always listening. Let's go, Veta. All right, so let's look at this box score real quick here. Let's go screen share. 8. Get off. Josh Allen, 9 for 12 for 69. Nice yards. James Cook, 13 carries for 78. Josh Allen, 6 for 35. So 128 on the ground. Khalil Shakir is the leading receiver, 3 for 34. You're not doing much in the air, but maybe that'll change. Maybe that'll change here in the second half. Let's look at the Broncos and we'll look at a couple team stats here. Bo Nix is 8 for 12. Look at Riley Dixon, the punter, 1 for 1 for 15 yards. Bo Nix is 8 for 12, 102 yards and a touchdown. The run game, we got Javonte Williams, 5 carries for 22 yards. I mean, basically not much on the ground here. Cortland Sutton is the leading receiver, 3 catches on 6 targets for 51 yards. Troy Franklin has 1 for 43 and a touchdown. But if we look at the team stats, this is what I want to see real quick. The Broncos are 2 for 5 on third down. Bills are 5 for 8. But the big one to me is going to be here. Broncos haven't made it yet into the red zone. The Bills are 1 for 2. Time of possession, 19-10. That's how the Bills like to play. Grind it out in the run game, tire out the defense, and kind of exploit you in the second half. What is the drive comparison? 4 drives to 3, but the Broncos have punted pretty quickly a couple times. Yeah, all in all, like anybody's game right now, in my opinion. Anybody's game. Camera, focus up. If we look at our picks, we need Keon Coleman to get another 15 yards, please. James Cook got his touchdown. Allen should hit lower than 24.5 completions. Bo Nix is halfway to his 199.5 passing yards. Cortland Sutton just needs 2 more catches, and we hit this pick. We've got a couple more. Marvin Mims needs another catch for this pick'em. And then Josh Allen just needs 4.5 more rushing yards. I got an 8-legger going here. I've already hit on Nico, hit on Ladd. Saquon should hit. Josh Allen and Mims should hit. Then I just need A.J. Brown, Bucky Irving, and Baker Mayfield, which most of these guys should hit. I just got a weird warning on my stream. Hold on a second. It said my computer is low on memory. Let's see if I can clear up some memory. I need to free up some hard drive space, but I didn't know I was going to have to do it now. Focus on me, camera. Focus. All right, I'm freeing up some hard drive space real quick. Didn't plan on doing that now. But that should be better. So if I go to Finder about this Mac, how's my hard drive space look now? Is it better? All right, I freed up like 500 gigs right there. Nice. 500 gigs freed up. Love that. James with the 5. So I'm in a pretty good mood considering the circumstances. Yeah, could be worse. Yeah, James is the resident Broncos fan. I mean, you guys are looking good, man. Caleb Daniels with the 50 bomb? What the heck? With the 50 bomb. Love the vids. Rocking my Steve Preston jersey today in solidarity with the Cards missing the postseason. Bro, thanks so much for the 50 bomb. Holy smokes, man. Man, you're throwing it way back. I have not heard that name in a little while now. Played for the Chiefs for a couple of years. Insane. Those are some dark days, too. It's best if you keep at least 20%. No, you're right, Joe. I actually just saw my hard drive space was getting low, and I would prefer to keep closer to like 30 to 35% of hard drive space because it does stress the hard drives. You are right. I didn't realize I was so low until my computer just said, you're running low on space. I was like, okay. That was yesterday, and then I forgot to correct that today. All right, I just freed up like 600 or 700 gigs, though. So, should be better. There, definitely better. Bro, Caleb, thanks again for the 50 bomb, bro. Thank you. Perna gave your coffee a shout out. Heck yeah, every coffee sale for me helps him because it's with Benchwarmer Brew. So, I mean, shoot, I'll give my own coffee a shout out. Benchwarmer Brew coffee. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Second highest selling blend of the lineup. What was that? I think my smoke alarm just beeped for a half second. It scared me. Real quick, I want to shout out a couple ways you can support the channel. You can get some HBTC coffee of Benchwarmer Brew. This has got origin notes of Mexico and Ethiopia, a smooth medium roast, and it is one of the most popular blends of the lineup. Then you can also snag some HBTC merch. We've got Dad Bod Season, X Factor in honor of Dante Hall, mixed with Xavier Worthy, of course, and much more. Links to both the coffee and merch are in the description down below. Look at that. We got an ad. We got a coffee ad on deck. FLDB, can you talk on mic while I use the restroom? You good? Well,
Right.
Yeah, that's my smoke alarm is low on battery. I'm going to have to move it. It's going to keep beeping. But hey, let me know thoughts on the first half of this game. You can address chat if you need to. I'll be right back in about 60 seconds.
Yeah, got it. Hey. First half went actually as expected. I know the Broncos defense again is pretty good. So them being able to hold off the Bills isn't a surprise to me. Who do I want to win? I don't know if I'm on Cole's side. I don't know if I want either of these teams to win. I think I want the Broncos to win. Bills getting a first round exit would be funny to me. So some potato onion soup. Not bad. Smoke alarm. Yeah. No, I got to change that battery. I was going to keep beeping. Yeah. No, playoffs are going to be tough regardless. I mean, teams play really good in the postseason for the most part, except the Steelers. The Broncos could, if they are able to hold off the Bills. I mean, they just need to score some points, and then I think if they get in the lead, the Bills will have are more likely to turn the ball over more, which they haven't really done, but because they haven't had to play from behind. So it's like that's when you have turnovers, when you're playing from behind.
Bro, I didn't have time to change the smoke alarm batteries, and I'm afraid because it's connected to our security system that if I took the batteries out, it would like cause an issue. So I have the smoke alarm in the drawer of my bathroom right now. The bathroom battery, I just shoved it in the drawer. So we might hear like faint beeping, or at least I will, but that's where I have the smoke alarm right now because I didn't have time, which is hilarious. Scott with the 2. HBTC coffee is awesome. Go Broncos and Lions. Scott, thank you, man. Appreciate the kind words. Go Broncos and Lions. He must be a Broncos fan potentially, but rooting for a Super Bowl between Broncos and Lions. Or he's a Lions fan and he's like Team Perna. Either way, appreciate the shout out. Glad you enjoy the coffee, even though it is Chiefs colors and says HBTC. With that, the second half, FLDB, thanks for holding it down while I was gone, is about to be underway here. Will Lutz, after missing this 50-yarder to end the half, is going to kick the ball off for the Broncos. And it's going to be returned. Left side, breaks a tackle. Ty Johnson gets to about the 36-yard line. Pretty good return there. Pretty good return. Now I keep deleting stuff off my computer. I need to focus up. Once my computer said low on hard drive space, I got like super paranoid. I was like, we got to delete files here. All right, here we go. Broncos take the field, or Bills rather, take the field at the 36-yard line. Josh Allen under center. Mac Hollins in motion from the right to the left. They hand it off to James Cook. Gets a nice little move to the right. Gets about 6-ish yards on the first play of the second half here. I watched the game streamed on YouTube TV, Darren. Why is Sean Payton so unlikable? It's his personality is what it is. It's his personality. He's a good coach, but yeah, he can rub people the wrong way for sure. 2nd and 5, Allen under center, offset I formation. Pitch goes left, and Cook is going to get 7 yards. Tackle just shy of midfield, 1st and 10. Cook still cooking. Need to do something about the run. Oh, yeah. I mean, the Bills already have 140 yards on the ground. That's insane. I love Sean Payton when he coached the Saints and Breeze. Yeah, they had a good connect, man. That was a great coaching QB combo. 1st and 10. Play action. Allen deep down the field, wide open. Caught. Dawson Knox near the 35-yard line, I believe. And whoa, Luka with the 50 bomb. He said Bountygate is one reason why I don't like Drew Brees. Or not Drew Brees, sorry. Well, it could be Drew Brees, but Sean Payton. Yeah, man, the pocket held cleanly for Allen there. Had time, stepped up into the pocket, perfectly lofted ball to a rather wide open Dawson Knox. That was a great play there. Thanks again for the 50 bomb. Allen, I formation under center, hands it off to Cook. He bounces, makes a guy miss, and they are down inside the 8-yard line. 1st and goal for the Bills, just like that, which is the opposite of what the Bills or the Broncos were hoping to be able to do on defense, because you don't really want to go down multiple scores to the Buffalo Bills. They will grind you to death and drain clock on offense once they go up multiple scores. James Cook is a fantastic running back. Already has 17 carries for 112 yards on the day. Bills at the 9. Allen under center. Mac Hollins in motion. They give it to Cook again. Why not let Cook cook down at about the 6? Yeah, Bountygate, man. The Saints were punished by the NFL for it and everything. It's a real thing. They rewarded players for hard hits, which is insane. So, yeah, that is awful in and of itself and is pretty scummy. But he is a good coach. Character, morals aside. That's pretty messed up. But thank you so much for the 50 bomb. Holy smokes. Allen, under center at the 6, hands it off to Cook, and Cook tries to bounce outside, moving backwards, but is able to find a small seam and get back right near the line of scrimmage. Third and goal. Michael Davis, 4'11", sits on a phone book to drive. Said, Cole, Bengals would be dominating this game. You got lucky, little bro. How can you call your father your little brother? Know your role. Third and goal at the 6. The Bengals are absolute poverty, man. Have never done anything in their franchise's history. While Josh Allen is trying to do something in his franchise's history here, trying to extend the play, pointing, and gets sacked. Allen wants a flag in the secondary. Said that's BS. 4th and goal. Josh Allen looked right, didn't like it, looked left. He had a bunch of time to throw, but the Broncos eventually closed. So the Bills are going to have to settle for 3. This is a perfect scenario for the Broncos. It's only going to be a 6-point game, and it's good. It should be tied. Well, it should be just a 3-point game. Mike Gerber with the 5. Thank you, bro. I need the Broncos to win so we can smoke Denver, so they won't be so mouthy in the offseason. Week 18 was irrelevant. Week 16 against a depleted team. BFD. Oh, big freaking deal. I was like, what's BFD? Yeah, Mike, thanks for the 5. Yeah, that game didn't matter. You don't get bragging rights against third stringers, dude. I'm sorry. Congrats to the Broncos for making it into the playoffs, but what happened to Tranquil? What do you mean? Tranquil's fine. It's just a 6-point game, rather. So a 1-score game, 13-7. I mean, the Broncos have to score. You need points. We pet Elway while he handed us our 4th trophy. Dude, that was wild to see John Elway handing out the trophy to the Chiefs. I was like, no way. Rarely someone in here, Ray, someone in here named Tranquil getting snowstorms? But I don't know what you mean. Yeah, that was an awesome moment. I do want to watch Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson go at it, said Darren Lawyer. At this point, I'm not going to be mad watching Knicks if they can pull it out. Yeah, it would be Patrick Mahomes and Bo Nix if they win. If the Broncos win today, they come to Arrowhead next week. Will the Broncos win this? I don't think so. I think the Bills win. I said 30-21, but it's a little lower scoring than that. Because you got a good Broncos defense. They've held strong on the Bills twice in the red zone. Was somebody asking if I watch soccer? No, I don't watch any other sport. No, I follow the Chiefs and NFL, and that's it. And then during draft season, I try to cram as much college football knowledge that I can in. That's it. That's only NFL. I veer college for a couple months before the draft, and that's it. I trained in Taekwondo for almost 12 years, so I do follow some UFC stuff from time to time. I don't watch every pay-per-view or anything, but I do like the violent sport of MMA. Violent chess, which is what football is in its own right. All right, we back from commercial break after the Bills got held up in the red zone for the second time today, settling for a field goal. Six-point game. Anybody's game at this point in time. You've got 25 minutes of football left in this game. The kick is up, and it bounces at the 1 and then into the back of the end zone, touchback. Broncos take the field, starting at their own 30. John said, I'll take a shot of Jack Daniels if Buffalo Bills stop them in their tracks. Let's go, Bills. Okay, you mean on this drive, if they punt? If the Broncos punt, you're taking a shot? All right. That's it. Oh, 20 since it landed at the 1? Oh, nice. Oh, yeah, the new kickoff rules. You're right. If you're able to land it in the landing zone and then out the back of the end zone, that's a touchback at the 20 instead of the 30. Great call out and correction from whoever said that in chat. Yeah, that's the new kickoff rules. There's some changes there on touchbacks. Obviously, the touchback used to be at a 25. Now it's at the 30 unless it bounces in the landing zone and out the back of the end zone. So the Broncos start at their own 20, hand the ball off for no gain. McLaughlin maybe gets a half yard. Chaos with the 5 on second thought. Maybe it would be better if the Bills win, the Ravens can beat the Bills, and it would be better to face the Texans over the Broncos, and the Broncos are out. Yeah, I think for the Chiefs, it's better to face the Texans. Yes, for sure. I would like to see the Ravens and Bills duke it out just because I want to see a banger of a football game there in the divisional. Bo Nix on 2nd and 9 in the gun. 2 options each side. They're going to hand it off again, which is a little surprising. They're able to break a tackle, Williams is, and get up to about the 25. So it's 3rd and 5. Back-to-back runs for the Broncos. Want no part of Derrick Henry in January? Go Bills. Yeah, neither of these teams are going to be fun or easy, the Bills or the Ravens, if they all make it. Bo Nix, 3rd and 5, searching, throws, and bounces off the hands of Troy Franklin dangerously up into the air, incomplete. And just like that, the Broncos offense soils their joggers on national television in the wild card round of the playoffs. It was a little high for Troy Franklin, but he easily could have hauled that in. Bo Nix was like, what? Come on. Well, maybe he wanted a flag, to be honest, on something that I didn't see. If the Bills score a touchdown here, it's tough sledding. The punt is up, caught, fair catch, called for by Shakir at the 27. 48-yard punt. The Broncos went 3 and out. We need a defensive turnover. You need something because the Broncos offense can't do anything. You want to see a beatdown between the Bills and Ravens? I would like that too. Broncos are bad. Do you believe me? No. I mean, they're probably not in the upper echelon of elite teams. But they're a good team, and they'll probably get better as the years go on. But to say they're a bad team, no, I don't think so. I just heard my smoke alarm beep from the bathroom drawer. You guys can't hear it though. That was all I wanted to eliminate. James said they are bad. LMFAO. I mean, what constitutes bad? They made the playoffs as a wild card team, have a top 3 defense in the NFL, a rookie quarterback that is getting better. I don't think they're going to win the Super Bowl or anything, but I don't think the Broncos are a bad team. Bad is the Raiders. Bad is the Bears, the Titans, the Jags. That's bad. Now, their offense is not playing well right now, but they have an elite defense. Panthers. Well, Panthers started doing better, actually, in the second half of the season. I like Bryce Young and his odds for next year as they start to climb a little bit. Do Bears get another good draft pick? I mean, you need to. Wait a minute. Why did that last drive start at the 20? Yeah, so, General, since they bounced it in the landing zone and it went out the back of the end zone, it's a touchback at the 20. It was a perfect kick there by the Bills. Bad as the Bengals. Yeah, the Bengals are weird. They finished just above 500, elite on offense for the most part. Joe Burrow has trouble clutching up games when it matters, but their defense was horrible. Funny story, Eagles rookie rockstar cornerback Quinion Mitchell filed a trademark for the word Quinyanimo Bay. No way, dude. That's insane. Cook rushes the ball on the first play of this drive for the Bills for 1 yard as we get back from another long commercial. Hannah, thanks so much for the 5. That's insane. Quinyanimo Bay? Like was it Guantanamo Bay? That's insane. All right, 2nd and 9. Josh Allen in the gun. You've got one man in motion to the right, 3 options right side. Allen looks, fires middle of the field, caught by Shakir, shakes off a tackle, and they are all the way up to the 42-yard line just like that. First down, Bills. Bro, if the Broncos want any chance in this game, they have to do something on offense. I mean, you can't expect this defense to do all the work. Outside of that first drive of the game, the Broncos offense has done nothing. The Bills are leading the time of possession 26 minutes to 11 minutes and 43 seconds for the Broncos. 1st and 10 at the 41, Allen in the gun, 3 seconds left on the play clock, hands it off to Ty Davis for 8 yards. I said Ty Davis. I'm just saying random names today. Ray Davis. Ty Johnson is their other back. There was a flag on the play for holding. So they're going to be backed up 10 yards. What was that with the ref and Allen? Did Cole say anything on this because they say we pay the refs? I don't know. I didn't see anything. I mean, Allen was frustrated on a play in the red zone, but I didn't see anything else outside of that. 1st and 20 at the 31. Allen in the gun, 3 options right side, trying to get the Broncos to bite on a hard count, not working. Omaha set. Allen steps back. Broncos rush 4. Allen is still going to get flushed from the pocket. Scrambles right, trying to extend the play. He jukes inside, moving upfield, and he gets about, 8-ish yards. That's a nice little scramble there from Josh Allen. Refs looked like they were apologizing to Allen. Sorry, man. So sorry. So they had 1st and 20 after that hold. Now you're looking at a 2nd and 13, 7-yard run. FLDB, you're trolling. Wait, what? Allen in the gun. They had several options to the left and a hospital pass. Oh, no. Ray Davis needs medical attention now. He's out cold on the field. Flags thrown everywhere. That's going to be a personal foul for a hit on a defenseless receiver, and this might be an ejectable flag. Nope. Okay, so no ejection, but it was a personal foul. I mean, Josh Allen overthrows Ray Davis, so he's trying to extend out for it and gets freaking lit up, and Josh Allen can't believe it, is going like this, like, oh, God. Ray Davis was out cold. I hate to see that, man. I hate that stuff. Yeah, it's 15 yards and a first down, so it is worth noting that the Bills are probably going to capitalize on this and turn it into points. Yikes, man. Yeah, what a hospital ball from Josh. I mean, that's exactly what it was. I think this is what you guys are talking about. I didn't see it on the broadcast, but the refs went up to Josh Allen and said something on the sideline. Is this what you're talking about, FLDB? Do you know what happened?
I mean, he came up to him, and from reading the lips, said that missed call was on me. He's like, it's on me.
What?
Yeah, no. If you watch it back, he literally didn't doing this.
That's wild.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I don't think a ref should be doing that. It's crazy.
Insane, dude. Holy smokes. But more importantly, I hope that Ray Davis is okay. Yeah, Ray Davis got freaking lit up. Ray Davis headed to the locker room, of course, for sure. Oh, here it is. He tapped him on the back of the helmet. He tapped him on the back of the helmet. Hey, that's on me. He said that's on me. Hey, Josh, that's on me, man. Wow, that's insane. Oh my gosh. And then he pat him on the back of the head. Wow. That's on me. Ray Davis is going to the locker room. Yeah, that was not an ejectable hit watching it back in real time. He did try to avoid helmet-to-helmet contact, but that first down, putting the Bills, by the way, just over the 50-yard line, is a run for about a yard. I mean, the Broncos DB, I don't know who that was in coverage, but he kind of did all that he could because he overthrew Ray Davis. Second and 9, 5.5 minutes to go in the third quarter here. Allen in the gun, steps back to throw, middle of the field, caught wide open. Knox, first down and more. Yeah, you had Knox open in the middle of the field, soft spot. Romo, I said that first. I said that before you did, dude. Relax. That was a 13-yarder to Knox. Bills are now at the Broncos' 33-yard line. Allen in the shotgun. Shakir in motion, orbit motion around. They fake the handoff to Shakir, and Allen wants to take a shot downfield and does, but overthrows his intended target by quite a bit. Keon Coleman. I wonder if Josh Allen thought Keon Coleman was going to angle out more towards the end zone. It was a great route by Keon Coleman. Allen overthrew it. Romo said he overthrew it. Yeah. Second and 10 after that overthrow. I think Allen's probably a little shook up after the Ray Davis hit. In the gun, Shakir in motion to the right. They're going to hand it off to James Cook. Bounces, trying to break through, and gets maybe a yard. Third and long, 3rd and 8. All right, 3rd and 8. 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. All right, I need to catch up on some super chats. Evil with the 2. I think it's time for Jennifer Acosta to stream. Ooh. She going to stream? Jennifer would hold it down, I'm sure. 3rd and 8. Alert says Allen in the gun, changing the play. 3 seconds left on the play clock. Very quick throw to Shakir. And he's going to get 6 yards, maybe 6.5. If it's 4th and 1, tush push. It is 4th and 1. The Bills have to be sneaking this, right? Fourth and 1, 16 for 19 on 4th down and short this season is what the Bills are. It's a long 4th and 1, though, so Allen is in the gun empty. 3 bunched up on the right side. Now they motion the running back next to Allen. And Allen is going to try to take off and use his legs, but he actually stops, waiting, fires, end zone, touchdown. Holy smokes, no way. Ty Johnson hauls it in, back of the end zone. Josh Allen wants to go for 2. Josh Allen had 7 seconds to throw on that play. I think that is a catch. I think that's a catch. I need to see one more replay. Just past the outstretched arms of the defender in coverage. I think that's a catch. I don't see it hitting the ground. Back of the end zone. Wow. Some people are saying he's out in the back of the end zone, but his shin's down. I think that's a catch. I don't know, man. If I had to put money on it, I would say it's a catch, but we'll see. You can't give Josh Allen that much time. You can't give him that much time. He had 7 seconds to throw. It's too long. It's too long. Rice with the 2. Would you rather have Denver or Buffalo win this? Denver would be funny just to see the Bills get bounced in the wild card round after all the talk on them all year, but I think the Bills are going to win. I think the Bills are going to win. The Broncos offense has done absolutely nothing since the first quarter, the first drive of the game, rather. I think the Bills win. And if the Bills do win, that means the Chiefs play the Texans in the divisional, which I think is the more favorable matchup for the Chiefs, in my opinion. Nefarious with the 5. Bills hold here. Donkeys hair-pulling Jim Carrey. So there's a chance. I don't think there's a chance if this is a touchdown. I mean, you're going to go up 19-7. They want to go for 2 to make it a 14-point game. Paul Ellis with the 5. Allen just paying the ref his playoff payment. Nah. Could you imagine that? Well, if that was Mahomes instead of Allen, we would never hear the end of it. Yeah, for sure, for sure. That's insane. That is insane. Nefarious with another 5 bomb. Chiefs Super Bowl got to be a dual stream with you and, me and Kylie? I don't know if she would want to. She's like me. Before I ran a YouTube channel, wanting to watch it and freak out. So, you're saying there's a chance. Exactly. I think this is a touchdown. People are going to be looking to see if his legs, like his feet, slid out of bounds in the back of the end zone, but I don't think that happened. Yeah, I'm still on a commercial break, but if I had to guess, it's a touchdown. All right, let's see. We are finally back from commercial break. Give us the answer. Legs were in the air, said Dan, without context. That is a crazy phrase, bro. Yeah, the catch was hauled in. He maintained contact. The foot didn't touch. Shin/knee down. Confirmed a touchdown. So they're going to go for 2. Josh Allen in the gun, empty. They got a tight end in motion. Allen throws, caught. Keon Coleman. 2-point conversion is good. 21-7. Bills on top by 2 touchdowns. Now, the Broncos, if they want to win this game, they need a touchdown on this drive. Or if they want even a shot at winning this game. They've done nothing since the opening drive. I mean, absolutely nothing. It's unacceptable for this offense to put all this pressure on the defense and expect to win. I mean, look at this game. 5 plays, 70 yards, touchdown for the Broncos offense. After that, 3 plays, 5 yards, punt. 9 plays, 31 yards, punt. 8 plays, 60 yards, missed field goal. That's a bummer. That could be 10 points there. But then after that, 3 plays, 5 yards, punt. And there's not a lot of drives in this game because the Buffalo Bills are taking so much time off the clock. 12 plays, 59 yards, 5.5 minutes of game clock, field goal. 13 plays, 81 yards, touchdown, 7.5 minutes. 11 plays, 39 yards, and a punt. Ended in a punt, but 6.5 minutes off the clock. Then 8 plays, 55 yards, field goal, 5 minutes off the clock. This drive, 9 plays, 73 yards, 5.5 minutes. Give me this. Look at the time of possession. 30 minutes to 11 minutes and 43 seconds. You can't win like that. I predicted the Bills to win this game. I'm just saying for the Broncos, they have to get something going on offense if they even want a prayer. Brand with the 5 gifted. Let's go, man. Appreciate that. Yeah, Broncos defense is tired. Exactly. I don't ever want to hear we are the only team that gets calls. Yeah, people be blowing everything out of proportion regarding the Chiefs and officiating. Which performance is worse, Broncos or Chargers? I mean, the Chargers probably right now. Herbert threw 4 interceptions. It was awful. It was awful. Thanks again, Brand, for the 5. Hope bowling went well. Yeah, that's crazy. The running back. That was on 4th and 1, by the way. The running back is way on the left side, crosses all the way to the back of the end zone. It was Ty Johnson. On 4th and 1, throws that. That's wild. I thought the Bills won this 30-21, but it's looking like it's going to be 30-7 if the Broncos don't do something. Maybe the Broncos should turn themselves off and turn themselves back on, kind of like your computer needs. Yeah, exactly. Reboot it. Reboot it. How many passing yards does Josh Allen have in this game? It's not a ton. 150 or 151. He's 14 of 18 for 151 yards and a touchdown. 1st and 10, Bo Nix. Under center, I formation. He hands it off, and they're going to run for about 4 yards. That was Williams with the carry. Yeah, the thing about the Broncos right now is don't overthink the moment. Take it one play at a time. You just need a touchdown on this drive. You got to find a way. Again, if you want a chance at this game, you got to find a way to establish a long drive and score a touchdown to give your defense some rest and make this a one-score game. Second and 7. Nix under center. They're going to hand it off again. They did this last drive. 2 handoffs that went about 4 to 5 yards. And it's going to be 3rd and 6. Are the Broncos going to go 3 and out again? Too conservative for me. They did this last drive. 2 runs and then a throw on 3rd and 5. You got to give your defense a rest. You got to convert this if you're Denver. 34-yard line, Nix in the gun. He's got 3 bunched up left side. 2 seconds left on the play clock. Gets it off with 1. And there's a flag down. Play gets stopped. Did the Broncos call a timeout? False start. Broncos aren't winning this game, guys. That was a false start on Troy Franklin, the rookie wideout. He flinched. Man. Third and 11. Here we go. 12 minutes of possession. Yeah, it's not good. They've done nothing on offense. They're about to potentially go 3 and out again. Nix is in the gun. 2 options out wide each side. Crowd is getting ballistically loud. That's not the proper phrasing, but here we go. Nix throws, middle of the field, batted up, almost picked off by Damar Hamlin, incomplete. And the Broncos are going to go 3 and out again. Bo Nix is lost, dude. He's getting outclassed right now. I mean, he's a rookie. You know, nobody predicted the Broncos to probably make the playoffs. And so that's great. You make the playoffs for the first time since, 2015? But I don't think you're going to win this game because Shakir just catches this punt, makes 2 men miss, makes 3 men miss, spins off somebody else, and the Bills are all the way up at the 42-yard line. An incredible return by Khalil Shakir. 23-yard return to bring the Bills close to midfield. Seven to 21. Bills get the ball again with a minute to go in the third quarter. FLDB, you want to weigh in?
It's awful, man. I mean, I don't know what you're doing. It's the same exact play calling as the previous drive. I throw the ball in first down. I don't know.
Yeah, it was run for about 5 yards, throw on third down, last drive. And then this most recent drive, run, throw on third down, but they were backed up because of a false start to 3rd and 11.
There's just no sense of urgency. I don't know why you wouldn't. I mean, the difference in time of possession is a lot, and they have to know that and just know they have
It's
to
awful.
move. Their defense is
awful.
now probably gassed really bad because no break.
Yeah, 2 straight 3 and outs. Time of possession, 30 minutes to 13. And the Broncos have had 1 more drive than the Bills. So.
Really bad, man.
Unreal. Unreal. Jennifer, thanks so much for the 5 gifted. It's 21 to 7. Yes. Yes, it is. I need Keon Coleman to get 15 more yards, please. And Bo Nix still only has 102 passing yards. He had 102 passing yards at half. He's had 0 passing yards in the second half, dude. Wild. Wild. Marty ball. Run, pass, punt. No imagination, said Mike Gerber. Crazy. Crazy. I need Allen to get 104 more passing yards. I don't know that it's going to happen, man. I think they're going to run the piss out of the ball. We'll see, though. I'm hoping if that's for a pick'em for you that Josh Allen gets it. Run, pass, punt would have been a dramatic improvement for Denver. Or run, pass, punt. Yeah, it would have, Luca. All right, 1st and 10. Buffalo back out on offense again. Josh Allen pitches it to Cook. And Cook gets tackled for a gain of 1, maybe. Brett Coleman said Bo Nix is going to have to start making some big boy throws outside the numbers if they want any shot to come back here against a team that runs so many quarters in Tampa. Only 1 completion, 15 plus yards deep, and outside the numbers so far. Alert, says Allen. In the gun with 2 out wide to his right on 2nd and 9 at the 42. Quick pass to Amari Cooper. Fights forward for about 3 yards. You're looking at a 3rd and 5, and this is probably going to end the third quarter. The Bills have no reason to run a play here before the end of the third quarter. So this is 3rd and 6, a huge play here for the Broncos defense if you want a chance to stay in it. Lamont said, come on, Nix is messing up my parlay. Mine too, bro. Mine too. definitely would have rather the Bengals instead of Broncos. Bills got a half game bye. I mean, the Bills and Bengals like playing right now would be a lot of fun for sure. Obviously, the Bengals need to win more games. And Jeanette with the 1 month membership. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Who is Jen? Please share. Jennifer is one of the main mods on the channel. She's always holding it down. She's the legend. Nefarious with the 10 bomb at the half. The commentary was, this is Nick's breakout game. He's showing he's the man. Going into the fourth, he's done what exactly? Well, outside of the first drive, he's done nothing. Really. I mean, the 43-yard pass to Troy Franklin for a touchdown was awesome. But Bo Nix is 8 for 14 for 102 yards. And again, 43 of those came on one play to Troy Franklin. James Cook got the TD, and the Bills are probably going to win, but Allen is selling the 255 passing yards. I would have told you to take the under. Yeah, I would have told you to take the lower on that. I went with the lower on his passing attempts. He's creeping up on it. No, he's not. Oh, I'm in the clear. He's thrown. How many passes? 19, but he's only completed 15. So this is looking good. I need a Keon Coleman play for 14 yards for the love of God, please. But then Bo Nix has to do something, and Cortland Sutton needs 2 more catches. Mims needs a catch. Josh Allen hit his rushing yards. I need Mims. At least 1 Mims catch. Keep my 8-legged parlay alive. It's a flexed entry, though. So we'll see. But yeah, the Broncos have done nothing on offense. Here we go. We are back from commercial break. This is a crucial down for the Buffalo Bills, or really for the Broncos defense. Allen is going to step back in the gun, lofts a wide open pass to Curtis Samuel, who cuts inside, makes a man miss. Touchdown Bills, 28-7. They are beating that little ass of the Denver Broncos. I mean, it is a beatdown. Another touchdown. Well, your passing yards are looking good. That was a 55-yard touchdown on 3rd and 6. Wide open, right side to Curtis Samuel. He cuts inside left, makes a man miss, breaks a tackle, touchdown Bills. It's over. Two touchdowns for the Bills in the last 3 minutes of game time. That's insane. I had the Bills winning 30-21, but the Broncos aren't even going to get close. I mean, there's a whole quarter left. But yeah, the Bills feasting right now. They feasting. Nefarious, thanks for the back-to-back 5s, the 10 bomb, and Jeanette with the membership. Appreciate everybody hanging out during a non-Chiefs game. I mean, we have 2,400 in chat right now, which is awesome. They were too confident after last week's game. No, I don't think the Broncos were like ultra confident that they beat the Chiefs' third stringers, man. I just think the Bills are good. I think the Bills are that much better. And when the Broncos on offense doesn't give the defense rest, like their last 5 drives have ended in 0 points. 3 of those drives have been 3 and outs. The last 2 drives, 3 and outs. The Broncos defense gets no rest, and you're expected to take down a juggernaut on offense with Josh Allen in them. but you get no rest to do it. You're not getting any help from your offense. It's awful. Bring on the Ravens, said Nefarious with the 5. A whole quarter to pad the score and put the backups in for playoff experience. That's what the Bills could do right now. That's what the Bills could do right now. It's going to be Bills-Ravens is what it's looking like. Chiefs-Texans, most likely. Yeah, never-ending error. Almost said and never-ending terror, but it's error with the 3, said, welp, guess we are playing the Texans. Yeah, that's what it's looking like right now. Again, if the Bills beat the Broncos, the Chiefs are playing the Texans at Arrowhead. Am I going to the Super Bowl if the Chiefs are in it? Nah, dude. You know how much Super Bowl tickets are? If I got gifted a ticket, we could chat. But dude, playoff ticket or Super Bowl tickets are insane. Janae said, I do not feel bad for Perna. Hey, he could do a new worst playoff game ever in recent history for the Bills. That video will do some numbers. I mean, I'll definitely watch it. It's not over. You got a full quarter, but you're down 21 points, man. I don't think they win. There's no way. Get Haley Lewis to get you tickets? All right, I'll ask her. All right, the kickoff is short, bounces in the landing zone, and it's going to be fielded. And the Broncos get to the 22, maybe. Yikes. Cole, are you going to the divisional matchup? No. I've been to 3 playoff games for the Chiefs, and they've lost all 3. I'm not allowed to go. Not allowed to go. Not to a playoff game. You're afraid of going to a game? Last one I went to, I think we lost. I'm cursed, said Jared. That's how I feel with the Chiefs in the playoffs. Never mind. Don't ask Haley. Okay, I won't. 1st and 10 at the 25. Nick's in the gun. He's got 3 lined up to his right. Running back to his left. Let's see. Nick's looks, wants to uncork it, doesn't like it. He's going to scramble, makes one man miss, makes a second man miss, and he's all the way up to the 44-yard line. I mean, do that. I don't know why he hasn't been doing that more. The problem is when you call designed runs, run, and then it's 3rd and 11, you basically force a passing situation. But on 1st down, you step back to pass. The Bills don't know if it's run or pass. And Bo Nix can use his legs, 42-yard line. Nix fires, middle of the field, caught at the 44 by Sutton, crossing midfield. Ooh, these pick'ems are looking a little bit better. Just a little bit better. Sutton needs 1 more catch, and I need 75 more yards from Bo Nix. Please. Score a touchdown on this drive would help. Crossing midfield for the first time in what seems like an eternity. Bo Nix is in the gun. Steps back to throw again. Fires. Throws a bit behind his target, Troy Franklin, but Franklin is able to fall to the ground, corral it. 1st down again. 3 plays for the Broncos, 3 first downs. They're in hurry up as well. I'll get to these super chats here soon, but the hurry up offense is making things move quick here. 34-yard line. Nix once again in the gun, 2 out wide each side. Pumps twice, tucks it, and he's going to run. All the way to the 22. Very quickly here, the Broncos are moving, but why weren't you doing this later or earlier in the game? Why are you waiting so long? I don't understand it. PJ said Chiefs could easily get bounced this year. Be careful. I mean, they say that every freaking year, brother. Of course the Chiefs can get bounced. Any team can get bounced if they don't show up and play. I mean, your IQ must be that of freaking scientist. I mean, good God, how did you reach that conclusion? Evil with the 10. Next time on Conspiracy, the Bills are better than the Chiefs because we all forgot that they beat the Broncos, who beat the Chiefs, and they forgot the Chiefs didn't field their starters. Oh, that'll be talked about for sure. But again, nothing to read into that Week 18 game. Metal Rocker with the 6 months. Hey, Cole, how do I update my card info? Had to get a new one. I don't know. That's a YouTube thing. You got to do that with your YouTube account through your maybe the Gmail that's attached to it. Also, loving the channel. Looking forward to the next Zoom call. How about this, Chiefs? Let's freaking go, Cole. Thank you, Metal Rocker. Appreciate you, man. We'll do a Zoom call later this month at some point. 007 Robot Chicken with the 5. If the Bills pull this out, it'll be the 4th year in a row that no AFC wildcard team makes it to the divisional. Weren't the Chiefs a wildcard team last year? Or am I wrong, Robot Chicken? The Chiefs played in the wildcard against... No AFC wildcard teams make it to the divisional? I don't know what you mean by that. Like low seed? 1st and 10, Bo Nix checks it down to Mims, left side, and he loses 5. Maybe he means Robot Chicken. It's 2nd and 13, but maybe Robot Chicken means wildcard teams, meaning non-division winners. I think that's got to be what he means. It'll be the 4th year in a row that a team in the wildcard round that didn't win their division does not make it to the divisional. That's actually pretty crazy. 2nd and 13 at the 25. Nix in the gun, empty. 3 to his left. Looks right, flush from the pocket, throws, and Vele, I believe, is not able to corral it. It was thrown just short, and he had to try to come back for the ball. Forecast says next week is the coldest day of the year in KC for the matchup against the Texans. Good luck, Dome Team versus the Elements. Coldest day of the year? It's going to be cold as hell. But yeah, that does not bode well for the Texans. Third and 13. This is a big play. Nix is going to have to call a timeout, dude. You're running out of clock. That is a costly timeout. They were not able to get... I mean, I think Nix was trying to change something up, was not able to get the play off in time, and had to burn a... I mean, that's a crucial timeout. 12 minutes to go in the 4th quarter, and you have to call a timeout. Yeah, I think the Bills were like 8-point favorites? I said 30-21. Will it be close? That's up to the Broncos offense at this point. It's not even that cold. I'd have to look at what the weather says for next week. It's not going to be as cold as a wild card round. Last year, there's no way. 3rd and 13. Nix in the gun. 3 options right side. 1 to his left. Bills rush 4. Actually rush 3 and have a spy. Nix throws well short of the sticks to Sutton, but he makes a nice move upfield and gets about 11. 4th and 2. That's a smart little play, because if you're treating that as 2 down territory regardless, I like 4th and 2. Bo Nix can use his legs. They're in hurry up under center. It's a play action rollout right, and they are not going to get there. McLaughlin didn't even try to extend for the sticks. I don't know what that was. You got an injured Bill on the ground. Cam Lewis, the 5-year DB out of Buffalo, was down on the ground. The running back showed no urgency. Didn't extend the ball. Kept it tucked. It's 4th and 2. Game on the line. What are you doing, dude? Crazy, man. Funny enough, said Nefarious with another 5, said technically it's Texans versus Texans because we were the original Texans in the 50s. There it is. Texans versus Texans. That was pretty poor effort, man. Pretty poor effort from McLaughlin. What do you guys think? Let me know. Chiefs let the Broncos in the playoffs as a favorite of the Bills. Yeah, went down before the hit. Wasn't even trying to get the first down. Just remember when we last played the Texans in the playoffs. Was the last time the game where the Chiefs were down 24-0 and came back and won by 20? Because that game was crazy. Horrible play. Yeah. Oh, Darrell said he's fencing. That's a concussion. I thought he was just tapping his head. I thought he was doing this, but if that was a fencing, like uncontrollable kind of a thing, where he's like this, that is horrible. Yeah, that's not good. It was Lewis. Again, Cam Lewis that was injured on the play. Cole, who do you want, Bills or Ravens? I want them to beat each other up before facing them. I don't know. I mean, both of those teams are really good. They're both going to be hard-fought matches. They're both going to be at Arrowhead if both teams obviously make it to the AFC Championship game because the Chiefs are the 1 seed. Buffalo would be fun just to beat them, potentially beat them a 4th time in the playoffs in the Mahomes and Allen era. I mean, nothing you could say after that with all the stuff Buffalo's talked all year. But I mean, the Ravens are really good. Both of those are going to be hard-fought games. Okay, Lewis was able to get up and walk off the field. That's great. But the Broncos, with no urgency on that 4th down play, turn the ball over on downs. Game on the line. Meanwhile, Josh Allen, play action, rolls out right. Pressure forces him even further right, and he's going to use his legs for about 4-ish yards, slides down right near the 20. Nefarious with the 10. Thank you, man. You've been so generous the past couple of days. I mean, always, but the past couple of days is like boom, 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 boom. Appreciate you. Nefarious with the 10. Chiefs going to be the healthiest and most rested team, or rested since week 2 of the season for them. Going to be insane what we do to the Texans. Bring on either the Bills or the Ravens. Going to be a great game either way. We here for it. Let's go. Let's freaking go, dude. 2nd and 6 for Josh Allen. Under center. I formation. It's a pitch to the left to Johnson. He gets about 5 yards, but he gets knocked out of bounds. That's going to stop the clock, which obviously benefits the Broncos. Donkeys have quit. They alt control deleted. Yeah, it's a pitch left. Johnson, he should have probably tried to stay in bounds, but I mean, you're up 21. It's not like it's that crucial that you drain the clock. Oh, wait a second. The clock's still running. I'm lying. I said this last night too, FLDB. I'm going to can you give me that rule again after this play? 3rd and 1. Josh Allen rolls out right, checks it down, pass caught by Johnson for the first down. Remind me. Where am I wrong again?
Yep. So 2nd quarter, under 2 minutes. If you go out of bounds, clock stops. 4th quarter, under 5 minutes. If you run out of bounds, clock stops. Otherwise, you go out of bounds.
Keeps running.
Once it'll stop until the ball is set, and then it keeps going, which isn't very.
That's for regular
long
season or playoffs, and it's been like that for how long? Ever?
I don't know.
I
don't know if the 5 minute in the 4th quarter has been forever, but I know it's been there for a while.
All right. Dang, I need to learn ball. What the heck? Josh Allen pitches it again to Johnson, and this time he is bottled up, tackled for a loss of 2, but they do keep the clock running. Cole will be streaming AFC, but not NFC. I might stream tomorrow night. I might stream the Vikings and Rams game, maybe. been like that a long time. I don't know why. I thought if you go out of bounds, the clock stops. Is it if you get hit out of bounds, the clock doesn't stop? What if you run out of bounds untouched? Clock stops. Maybe I'm just tripping. Quick pass from Allen. Shakir spins off of a would-be tackler, spins again and gets 6 yards. FLDB is our booth official? No, he definitely is. So it's only if it's under 5 minutes. Okay. It's been a couple years when they tried to speed up the games. That makes sense. That's crazy. So in the first quarter, with 11 minutes left in the quarter, if Mahomes scrambles left and runs out of bounds untouched, the clock keeps running. FLDB. He doesn't look as confident now. Josh Allen on 3rd and 4 steps back to throw. Chucks it deep down the left side. Caught. If he hauls that in, that is a catch by Knox for 30-plus yards. I need to see the replay. That football hit the ground. That's incomplete. Oh, they hurried to the line and ran a play. Broncos should have challenged. The game clock. Okay, so the game clock starts running when it's reset by the official. Stops until then, though. Okay. Wow. That was not a catch by Kincaid, but they ran to the line and ran a play. The Broncos didn't challenge it. And now the Bills are at the 26-yard line. Do the Broncos not want to win? I mean, Sean Payton's like, I guess we're done. Because they're going to hand it off to Cook on 2nd and 2, and he's going to get 3. Another first down here at the 23-yard line. Wow, this is bad. Bad. Ozzy said a good catch. It wasn't a catch. It hit the ground. Didn't survive contact. Didn't survive the ground. But it's a catch now because they ran to the line and ran a play. 6 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Bills have done all the dominating. Meanwhile, Josh Allen throws a 50-50 ball left side in the direction of Keon Coleman. We needed that for the pick'ems. Come on, Keon. The crowd wants a flag. Yeah, Josh Allen lofts a little rainbow pass left side. I don't know why Keon Coleman just didn't try to catch the ball. Moss did hold his arms a little bit at the end. Just a little bit. 2nd and 10. They got the ball off, maybe with zeros on the clock. Actually, it gets blown dead. They call a timeout. Yeah, the Bills called a timeout. They have 1 remaining. Broncos have 2. Carrington Harrison of 610 Sports said this. This is how it should be. Winner of Bills and Ravens in the divisional got to beat the Chiefs to go to the Super Bowl. Obviously, that's assuming the Chiefs beat the Texans. They're going to be favored to win. They probably should win. But yeah, this is great. The Chiefs are chasing a three-peat, and they're going to have to play one of the best teams in the AFC that they played very competitive games down to the wire in the Ravens game, and it was down to the last few minutes of the fourth quarter in the Bills game before Josh Allen put on that cape and ran in for a touchdown on 3rd or 4th down, whatever that was, and that made it a 9-point game. It was a 1-score game until then. But yeah, I mean, I think that is what the football gods would like. Tom said, I told people Bills would smoke the Broncos. Yeah, I didn't have the Broncos winning this game. I thought it'd be a little bit closer than this, but it's not even close. I mean, the Bills are about to score another touchdown. Elizabeth with the membership, thank you so much. Never-ending error said my biggest worry is Harrison Butker. I mean, he has missed an extra point or a field goal in 3 of 4 games since coming back from IR, so I understand a little bit of the concern there. All right. Josh Allen in the gun at the 22-yard line. One option to his left, 2 to his right. They are going to throw. Throw, caught, Mac Hollins all the way to the 3, maybe the 2-yard line. That was on PS2. PS2 kept holding his leg and wouldn't let go. There's a late flag, so let's see what the call is. They called taunting on Mac Hollins. What did he do? Mac Hollins, that's his first penalty towards disqualification. Did he actually step on PS2 when he was getting up? I don't know why Josh Allen is throwing. Why are they having Josh Allen throw the ball? He stepped over him, so that's a taunting flag. He stepped over PS2 on the ground. I guess you can't do that. Stats. Just run the ball, dude. You're up 21 points. Why do they keep throwing? I don't understand. So the Bills with that are backed up to about the 15. I need a 15. No, they're backed up to the 18. The Broncos called a timeout? What are they doing? What are they doing? The Broncos are down 21. They just burned another timeout. Unless a timeout was called because the clock is running, I guess, and they want to preserve clock. I don't know. Refs got it right. No, it was a taunting call for sure. Once he stepped over him, I saw that. He also slapped his face mask. Mac Hollins, like, kind of slapped PS2's face mask when they were on the ground. That was his first penalty towards disqualification as well. All right. 1st and 10. Allen under center. Mac Hollins in motion, but they hand it off to Cook, who gets about 3 yards. There is a flag on the play, though. Holding? Illegal shift on the offense. It's a 5-yard penalty. Goodness gracious. Yeah, Broncos were just not ready for this. Yeah, definitely. Perna is crying somewhere. I mean, he's on stream right now. 3 flags to 7 flags total in this game. 7 for the Bills, 3 for the Broncos. Bills sloppy all game. These last couple plays in particular have been pretty sloppy. All the way backed up to the 23. Play action. Allen looks to throw, gets nailed as he throws. He got hit pretty hard by Benito. 2nd and 15. Nefarious with the 5. Not gonna... Now going to be flag, flag, flag. Can't taunt like that and expect no ref retaliation. Dumbest penalty of the day. Yeah, you're saying it was dumb on Mac to do that? I agree. There was no need to do that. But you're in the playoffs. You're beating the piss out of the Broncos, and you're kind of rubbing it in their face. Yeah, Garion said, why are the Bills letting Allen continue to get hit? Yeah, I don't understand it either. They're going to hand the ball off on 2nd and 15 to Ty Johnson. Fights his way up for about 5-ish yards. And it's 3rd and long. 3rd and long, ladies and gentlemen. OCA said looks weird. You stream in a game that isn't the Chiefs. I stream during the playoffs. Basically the only non-Chiefs games that I stream. AFC West opponent, too. Yesterday as well. Not the Ravens and Steelers, but the Chiefs are going to play either the Ravens, the Bills, and then they're probably, like, that's in the AFC Championship if they beat the Texans. So I like to watch all those games and kind of call it. First time we saw Cole stream different team game was the Lucky Can. We threw them in the garbage can, and they ended up winning. I don't even remember what team that was. Yeah, this has been a bloodbath, dude. Third and 10 for the Bills at the 18. Allen in the gun. He's got a couple options each side. Running back to his left. They are going to hand it off. Johnson tries to bounce outside, gets maybe 3. 4th and 7. Bills are going to settle for a field goal. And look to go up 24 points. Between the Bills and the Ravens, honestly, they are both good teams. Not sure it really matters. It would be a good game either way. Yeah, I mean, both of those teams they present their own problems, but both quarterbacks are unique dual threats. Looking good. Ravens will beat the Bills? Possibly so. Then you'll have, if the Chiefs beat the Texans, Ravens-Chiefs AFC Championship rematch. I mean, Ravens and Bills played earlier this year, and the Bills lost 10-35. That was week 4. Obviously, things can change this late into the season. I just checked on Perna. He is fine. He is raking in super chat money. People they're sad for him, probably. I mean, the Broncos should be, like, Broncos fans should be proud. I mean, nobody expected them to go to the Super Bowl or the playoffs. Not the Super Bowl for sure, but not even the playoffs. And they made it. 4th and 8, 34-yard attempt by Tyler Bass is good. 31-7. Bills up by 24 with 4.5 minutes to go in this game. Josh Allen is getting his hand looked at, I think. Unless that... No, he's just chatting on the bench. From the other angle, it looked like they were looking at his hand, but I don't think they are. They're going to call Bills versus Ravens the MVP Bowl. I mean, that game's going to be so good. I hope it's not immediately after a Chiefs game because I would love to stream it. We'll see, though. Yeah, Tom Grassi streams every playoff game, so Tom Grassi will be streaming the remaining 2 games today. I might stream tomorrow night's game, but we'll see. It's going to be on different days. Good. That's what I hope. Facts. Grassi Cole would be a great Packers stream. That'd be a fun one. Get Packers into the Super Bowl and let's collab. Cole, did you get your pick'ems? No, I don't have. I need. Well, it's not over yet, actually. Here's what I need for my pick'ems to hit. I mean, this is not going to hit, dude. Keon Coleman got 5 yards. Bills fans still bragging that Keon was a better pick than Worthy, and he can't even get 19 yards in a playoff game, dude. I mean, it doesn't matter, dude. The Bills are winning by infinity, and they've been doing it on the ground. I need 15 yards from Keon Coleman. It's not going to hit. Lower than 24.5 completions from Allen should hit. I don't even know why they were throwing this late in the game. Knicks could hit on yards. Maybe Cortland hit. What I really need for my 8-legger to keep going is one catch. One more catch by Marvin Mims. Give him one more. And my 8-legger lives on. Oh, Allen is cut. His nail got hit. I don't understand you're up by 21 and they're having Josh Allen drop back to throw so much. It's a weird to me. They were looking at his, injury to his thumbnail. Yeah, right at the top. Yeah, I'm sure Perna's bummed, man. I mean, I feel like everybody who has a team that they root for is bummed when their team loses in the playoffs. The Chiefs haven't experienced that. Chiefs fans haven't experienced that a lot since Mahomes took over, but there's a lot of letdowns for Chiefs fans in the wild card round of playoff games before Mahomes. We all know. Yeah, it was weird because they were running so much and it was working, and then they came back and just started throwing, which was weird. All right, the kickoff is up and it's a touchback. Somebody said, can you stream the Packers game? Now, the last couple of games, I think I'm just going to watch them and enjoy some football. Not on cam. Eat some food, hang out with the fam, watch some playoffs. Russell done in Pittsburgh? Maybe. All the streams love each other. All the streamers love each other. It's kind of cute. I mean, I have nothing but respect for Perna. He got me on with the management company he's with for all my sponsored ads. I have a blend of his coffee. He's met with me on some Zoom calls for YouTube advice when I first started out. Like, he didn't have to do any of that, and he has gone above and beyond for a Chiefs fan. Bo Nix, meanwhile, on 1st and 10. It's going to check it down right side to Williams for about 7-ish yards, and then Grassi, I mean, he's just the GOAT. Does awesome things for every community. A lot of charity streams. Genuine guy. Good dude. Both of them. 2nd and 3. Bo Nix steps back from the shotgun and checks it to Vele, and it's dropped. Throw it to Mims, please. 3rd and 3. Yeah, and then like early on in my career, YouTube career, when I started this channel, Perna and Grassi had me on their podcast, GPS, pointed a lot of Chiefs fans to my channel that didn't know I existed. So, yeah, they've been awesome. Now, with that being said, Perna does hate the Chiefs. For sure. But he's a good guy. 3rd and 3. At the 37, Nix in the gun. Steps back. He's looking. He's got a ton of time. Tries to extend the play and just gets sacked for a loss of 50. Greg Russo shed his blocker. That is 100% on Bo Nix. I'm not saying nobody was wide open, but you've got to do a little bit better than that. He's a rookie. It is a tense situation. You're in hostile territory. Rough. It is now 3rd and forever. No, 4th and forever. Sorry. 4th and 17 at the 23. Throw it to Mims, please. I just need a Mims catch. Is it too much to ask for? He has 3 options from the left. Throws left side, intercepted. Cortland Sutton was in the area, and it's going to be Damar Hamlin that officially seals this game. Well, most likely. It's already basically over. Damar Hamlin takes off his helmet. Jumps into the crowd. Pretty cool, man. I mean, the Damar Hamlin story, we all know it. It's pretty cool to see him fight and earn a starting spot on the roster, and has made some plays this year. No Mims for you. I don't get no soup. I don't get no Mims. I don't get no nothing. Broncos are not coming back. No, they're not coming back. But the game isn't technically over yet. It's close. If the Bills get a, I don't think that's an INT. Fourth and 17, I don't think it was an INT. And honestly, yeah, they're talking about it on the broadcast. Hamlin should have just let that ball hit the ground anyway. You want to turn over on downs at the line rather than way back there. I don't think he caught it. Yeah, nefarious. No mims for me. Incomplete pass and turnover on downs. It's over. Yeah, Ravens versus Bills next week. Houston at Buffalo. Baltimore is going to be in Buffalo as well. Houston at KC, Baltimore at Buffalo. This is what I'm looking at. I'm looking at like a bunch of tweets here, but AFC divisional round, Houston at KC, Baltimore at Buffalo. This game will be a lot of fun. The Chiefs should win this game. I don't know what to make of this one. Turnover on downs has the Bills at the 23-yard line. It's not even Josh Allen anymore. It's Mitchell Trubisky in. Hands the ball off for 6 yards to the 15. This is game over, ladies and gentlemen. James said Perna's over there acting all introspective. He'll ball later. I mean, the reality is the Broncos at the beginning of the season, I don't think anybody really predicted them to make it to the playoffs. They did. I think they exceeded expectations this year. And the future is potentially bright for them once they fully shed the Russell Wilson contract issue. And they got to be happy. First playoff berth since 2015 or whatever it is. But yeah, they got beat today pretty bad. Another run. Needed 2, goes for like 4, maybe 5 first down. That's going to take you to the 2-minute warning. Yo, what's up, Miles? I'm doing good, man. Just watching this blowout of a game. So what are the keys for the Chiefs next week? I mean, I'll break that down in videos this week. But yeah, you're up against the Texans that the Chiefs just played a couple weeks ago, and they won pretty decisively. Now, in that game is when Tank Dell got carted off and like completely messed up his knee, and it threw off the vibes for sure. But the Chiefs won that game pretty clearly. It's a really good defense. Chiefs, Texans, box score. I'm trying to remember what the final score was. It was 19-27, but it really wasn't close. Like the Texans scored a field goal with 12 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. So it was 19-24. And the Chiefs kicked a field goal with 5 minutes left, 19-27. Just came in. What's wrong with the Broncos? You ran into a juggernaut in the Buffalo Bills, basically. I mean, the more like practical answer, the offense could do nothing. Poor play calling at times. Bo Nix was off on his throws. They had some tough drops. You have a really good defense. Talking about the Broncos, have a really good defense, but when the offense does nothing, I mean, it puts a lot of strain. The time of possession, 39 minutes to 18 minutes. The Buffalo Bills have dominated the time of possession. Houston it is. Yep. I thought it was going to be Chiefs versus Chargers in the divisional, so the fact that the Texans ended up winning is even better. I would rather play the Texans over the Chargers. Yeah, I mean, CJ Stroud, one of the most sacked quarterbacks in the NFL, but the Texans have a really good defense, great at man coverage. They're one of the top teams in pressures, top 3, top 5 in sacks. Again, the Chiefs just played them a few weeks ago, so it'll be worth revisiting that game. And then we just watched the Texans play the Chargers last night in a weird one. We play the Texans next week sometime. Don't know when yet. Do we know when? I don't think we know what day. It's for sure on the 17th. FLDB? Okay, the Chiefs play on the 17th, and then the Lions play on the 17th as well. Is that in order? Are the Chiefs the early game and the Lions the late game? Don't know yet? Okay. All right, 1st and goal at the 10 for the Bills. Back from the 2-minute warning commercial break. Are you streaming the next game? No. No, I'm going to relax. The Bills are in victory formation. Is it just me, or does Mitch Trubisky, Josh Allen, and Tony Romo look so much alike that they could pass for brothers? Trubisky and Romo for sure. Oh, wait, 17th is a Friday? Wait. Why would they play on a Friday? That can't be right. FLDB sent me a screenshot. 17th and then 18th. Nah, that's not right. We'll wait. It should be Saturday and Sunday, not Friday, Saturday. That's insane. It's on ESPN. The Bills kneel it down again. Yeah, they're talking about it now on the broadcast. I mean, it's going to be Saturday, Sunday. Saturday, January 18th. And Sunday, January 19th. We'll look at that. 3rd and goal. They kneel it out. And it's over. Keon Coleman does a backflip in the in the backfield. So that's going to be game. It's not even close. It was an absolute bloodbath. The Broncos got torched, but hey, they made it, and that's a good thing for them for the first time in a long time. Game times are like this for the divisional. You got one at 3:30 Central, one at 7:15 Central, and then you've got 2 Central and 5:30 Central on Sunday. So Saturday, Sunday. I don't know when the Chiefs play, but these are the days and times for the divisional where you are going to see the Chiefs hosting the Texans at Arrowhead, and the Bills are going to host the Ravens in Buffalo. 2 great games. I think the Chiefs should beat the Texans, and then I don't know who wins the Bills and Ravens game. We're all set. We pretty much know now. Is Davis okay? I don't know. Has there been an update on him? Everybody's just talking about everyone's just talking about the wild card matchup, or the divisional matchups rather. Yeah, heck yeah. Appreciate you guys hanging out. I mean, my just initial reaction to playing the Texans, they're going to be playing in a very cold environment at Arrowhead. Hostile playoff territory. Patrick Mahomes and company are coming off of rest. I think the Chiefs win it. I don't know how close it's going to be, but I think the Chiefs win it, and I'm pretty confident in that. This is quite possibly the most ideal matchup outside of the Steelers for the Chiefs. If the Chiefs didn't play the Steelers in the divisional round, my second preferred team would be the Texans. So I like this matchup quite a bit. The good news is only one will make it through to the AFC Championship, Bills or Ravens. Chiefs don't have to go through them both like last year. 100% generator, and I'm glad for that. Romo just said KC's been off for a while. Does he watch the games? I mean, outside of Week 18 where they rested all their backups, the Chiefs played 2 of their best games against the Texans and the Steelers to end the season. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? 31-7 is crazy. Yeah, that is I mean, you can see the scoreboard below. The Broncos scored on the opening drive. That's it. I mean, if you look at this, I mean, this is awful. Time of possession, 41 minutes to 18. The Broncos on 3rd downs were 2 for 9. Awful. Absolutely awful. I mean, look at the play-by-play. It's so bad. Just from an offensive perspective, the Broncos scored on the opening drive. Punt, missed field goal, punt, turnover on downs. I mean, absolutely awful showing on offense. The defense can only do so much. When you're going 3 and out multiple times in this game, turning the ball over on downs after just 4 plays for -7 yards, only draining a minute off the clock. They did this on 2 3 and outs earlier in the second half. 3 plays, 5 yards, a minute and a half. 3 plays, -1 yards, 2 minutes. No rest for the defense. And the Bills did whatever they wanted. Valerie with the 10 bomb. Great time today. Enjoy the rest of your day with your family. Go Chiefs. Thank you so much. Let's go. We don't know if it's Saturday or Sunday playing. I think the Chiefs play on Saturday, but I don't have any confirmation. I mean, when do they actually announce it? They're not going to announce the days and times until after the Monday night game? The Bills win a playoff game for the 5th straight year after winning their 5th straight AFC East title. Cool. That's pretty cool, I guess, for Bills fans. Can't wait to see the Bills at the Arrowhead Invitational. Let's go. Yeah, the Bills and Ravens is going to be interesting. That's going to be a tough game. 18 minutes of work? That sounds like my boss. Ha! Darren with the 2. What do you think of the ref apologizing to Allen? I talked about it earlier. It was pretty funny. He said, like, that's on me or something like that. I don't know. Thank you, Michaela. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for tuning in. Cole, if it's Saturday, I have to work and you'll miss your first playoff game. Now you're going to have the flu, Chiefs fan 24. You're going to have the flu, and you're not going to be able to make it. I'm just playing. You got to do what you got to do. Probably announced tonight, 4-5 seed would go same location regardless of who wins. Yes. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Because of who plays on Monday night. All right, that makes sense. I would like to know tonight. That would be nice. As a Broncos fan, I'm just happy we made it here. Yeah, I think that's where most Broncos fans should probably be at. You exceeded expectations. You weren't, but I wasn't thinking the Broncos would make it to the playoffs, not at the beginning of the year. So yeah, exceeded expectations for sure, but this was a tough one to watch. Subscribing and hitting the like is still the best way to show support for the channel, says Gary. Thank you so much, man. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this third non-Chiefs game in a row. Yeah, let me pull up something real quick. Team rankings for the Texans. I want to look at something. Mike with the 5, no other games on streaming the rest of the season, thank God. So sick of exclusive random SVC. Limited audience. I don't know what SVC. It's like paywalled. Oh, like a service. Yeah, like Netflix or Peacock or whatever. Yeah. No more of those the rest of the year, you're right. The Texans have a top 10 defense still from a points perspective. They are second best on third downs, but 24th in the red zone. Their offense is middle of the pack in basically every statistical category. The red zone, though, 26th, 5th worst, 6th worst in the NFL. And they are down Diggs. They are down Tank Dell. Meanwhile, the Chiefs got healthy on offense. I think DJ Humphries would be left tackle. If not, Joe Thuney will do it. And you have Hollywood Brown back. You've got Pacheco, in theory, back. Chris Jones should be healthy and rested. Remember, the Chiefs beat the Texans pretty handedly without Chris Jones on defense. Nefarious with the 20 bomb. Let's go. 3 awful games so far. All 3 blowouts. What the heck? The distance between the top 4 teams and the rest. The last 3 spots for the playoffs wasn't really close all season. I blame the bottom tier teams for this. No parity currently. Yeah, and part of it's on the NFL because they're adding a game for the playoffs to make more money. So you add what you do is one more team gets in, and then the first seed only gets the bye now, where 1 and 2 seeds used to get the bye. You got one more game. It normally makes that game less competitive. Because you're letting another team sneak into the wild card round that probably shouldn't be there. And that's not like a jab to the Broncos because they were the ones to make it in there. I'm just saying, like, adding that game just makes things less competitive overall. But yeah, typically the juggernauts are gonna juggernaut. Like they're That's the Chiefs, the Bills, the Ravens. I mean, they are normally going to be the ones that kind of move through teams, and they're going to be one of the last men standing in the AFC every single year. You like the old format better? Yeah, I agree. But you get another playoff game out of it, and the NFL makes more money, and then one more team gets to make the playoffs. 31 unanswered points. Duh, yeah. I mean, the Broncos scored on the first drive, and that was all she wrote. That was it. Their offense, alt control deleted. What teams do you think will be at the Super Bowl? Yeah, Chiefs, Lions, Chiefs, Eagles, or Bills, Lions, Ravens, Lions, Eagles. I mean, it's one of those three teams that are going to make it. If I'm putting money down, I'm saying Chiefs are going back again. But it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. Broncos should really be thanking us for letting them in the playoffs. Yeah, I mean, the Chiefs, regardless of who they played there, they weren't going to play their starters. You got the first seed locked up. 31 shades of beatdown. It was pretty bad. Pretty awful. Who do you think will win, Ravens or Bills? Man, I mean, the Ravens won 35-10 earlier on this season. They're down Zay Flowers, though. I mean, my gut reaction right now, I think the Ravens find a way to get it done. Watch the Bills win and win by, I just don't know, but I just want a close game, a hard-fought game, and whoever wins that game to be extremely tired after it. Because there's ways that the Bills can win, but there's ways that the Ravens can win too, even without Zay Flowers. FLDB said my gut is Ravens as well. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, dude. The Ravens, they're a tough team too, man. I think the Ravens get it done. But that's my early knee-jerk reaction. That's no disrespect to the Bills, what Josh Allen and them are doing. But we'll see. Ravens will beat the Bills again. That's what I'm saying if they play in when they play in the divisional next week. I'm saying Bills for now is an early pick. Yeah, I might change my mind later this week. I'll think about it a little bit longer. Cole, unrelated, but you got Commanders or Bucks? Ooh, I mean, that game's going to be close. They're similar, like from a scoring offense and then scoring defense, similar. Top 5 on offense, middle of the pack on defense. I mean, I think a lot of that is going to come down to Jaden Daniels. If Jaden Daniels has like a superhero game, I think the Commanders win. If not, and if he does what Bo Nix did, or even close to that, it's over. The Bucks are going to win. It's a lot of pressure on a rookie quarterback. My gut, I think I said the Bucks probably win. Not by much, but they win. But again, if Jaden Daniels turns into a superhero, Commanders are winning that game. When's the next game? In 15 minutes? Packers, Eagles. That'll be a good one. Bucks and Commanders might be the most exciting playoff game. That's tonight at 7. It's going to be a lot of fun. Okay, so for the Vikings and Rams, well, let's go in order. I think the Eagles win. No offense to Grassi. I just think the Eagles are going to get it done. You don't have... who's a wide receiver that just tore his ACL? FLDB? On the Packers. Christian Watson. Just tore his ACL. Jordan Love might not be 100% with his throwing arm. We'll see. But I just think the Eagles they're hot, man. Saquon, Hurts is back from concussion protocol. That's the only thing that I'm like, will Hurts be a little bit rusty just from missing a couple games? Like, how's he going to go out there and look? I think the Eagles probably win this game. They're obviously favored to win it. But I'm not going to count the Packers out. I already talked about Commanders, Bucks. Vikings, Rams. If it's close, down to the wire in the fourth quarter, I'm just going to trust Matt Stafford to get it done. The savvy vet. If Sam Darnold can shake off whatever the heck happened last week and that loss to the Lions where they went 0 for 4 in the red zone, turned the ball over twice inside the 10 and had to kick 2 field goals twice inside the 10. If you can shake that off and Sam Darnold looks even remotely close to his usual self from this past season, the moment isn't too big for him. You're at a neutral site because of the fires. Like, the Vikings can win, but if it's very close down to the wire in the fourth quarter, I am probably going to roll with the Rams and Stafford getting it done. Crossy Power Activate. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people in chat obviously are going to pull for the Packers. I mean, I'm sure Tom would love to see the Packers win. It's going to be not going to be an easy matchup at all. Not going to be an easy one at all. How long have you been doing YouTube? I started the morning of the Chiefs and Bills 13-second divisional game. That was January 23rd, 2022. So we are 10 days shy of the 3-year anniversary of the channel. D-Hop against Houston is the narrative to watch. Well, D-Hop should see his snaps go up, but then Hollywood Brown is gonna help with that too, because the Texans love to play man coverage, and Hollywood Brown is a definite man coverage beater. So that's very helpful for the Chiefs, and that was helpful when they played just a couple weeks ago. Almost 3 years, bro. Congrats. Thank you, man. Time flies. Yeah, it's pretty insane that we're close to 300,000 subs near the 3-year anniversary. That is wild. Who are the Chiefs playing? The Texans next week. And then the Ravens and Bills play each other. Then we'll find out all the NFC standings here in a bit, because we've got 3 NFC wildcard games. 2 today, 1 tomorrow night. Gonna watch the game and watching Philadelphia and want them to win? Ooh, okay, Ann. I don't like Nick Sirianni, but I like the Eagles. Like, I have a lot of respect for, I had a lot of respect for Jason Kelsey before he retired. I like Hurts a lot. I like A.J. Brown. Saquon Barkley is the real freaking deal. They got a bunch of dogs on the defensive side of the ball as well. You the best? No, you the best, Fred. Thank you. I'm the boy. Thanks for the kind words, man. I appreciate the heck out of y'all. Thanks for hanging out. We had about 2,000 people in chat most of the day, 2,500 for some of it, for a non-Chiefs game, watching some playoffs. Enjoy the rest of your day. If you got some friends or fam, spend it with them. And let's watch some playoff football. Hopefully they are good, more competitive games, really, than the last 3 that we just saw. I just don't want to see a bunch of blowouts, because that would be boring. But, hey, thanks for all the dono bombs, all the memberships, the mods holding it down. FLDB, thank you.
Yes.
For running the scoreboard
absolutely.
again.
Yeah, I got it. It's been fun, and we'll keep it going. Next game, whenever you need. I mean, if we're doing the game tomorrow, I can probably do it, or Brand. I mean, it's gonna make be a decision. And on the NFC side, I do think the games are gonna be closer, because I think the teams are a lot closer in talent than the AFC side.
Yeah, I mean, that because you have the Vikings winning 14 games and getting the 5 seed. The Packers have lost. How many of the Packers lost? 6, but 3 of their losses, or 4 of their losses, have been to their own division. I mean, did they lose 4? Did they lose twice to the Vikings and twice to the Lions? I mean, if so, that's 4 of their 6 losses are to 2 teams that have 14 and 15 wins. That's why the Packers, you can't sleep on any of these teams. It should be more competitive. You're right. True. That's a good point.
They lost to the Eagles in week 1. So
okay.
The last week was the Bears, and that was that one with the walk-off field goal.
Oh, at the end. The week 1 game was in Brazil too, where Love got hurt. He sprained his knee or whatever. I think it was his MCL at the end of the game. That was a close game. Pretty close game, I think, in that one too. Dude, I can't wait for some playoff football, and I'm not going to stream it, so I'm just going to get to sit back and enjoy, eat some food. Hey, guys, seriously, 3 games in the last 20-ish hours. It was a lot of fun. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out. Appreciate the heck out of y'all, and until next time, I can't even talk. Let's go. Let's freaking go.
How about those Chiefs?